Blues. So they'll start in the base. Ike Adam and obviously Demo Lenore we spoke to earlier. But when they go nickel, the plan is for the round 2 pick from Florida State, Renardo Green, to match up. And the Seattle Seahawks have 3 great wide receivers. So 2 rookies in the secondary, Mustafa and Green. And Jair Brown's in his second year, his first full year as a starter. But they're ready to go here on Thursday Night Football. We'll come back and give you the last-minute changes and then kick it off. The battle in Seattle. We'll be rejoined by Tim Ryan of the moment. And then it's on to game time in the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Hi, welcome to Applebee's.
I need help. I've been bitten.
A bite to eat? We've got...
No, by a zombie.
Ah, you want the $1 Zombie, our $1 infectious rum cocktail.
No, I'm infected. The zombies, they're coming.
You got it, $1 Zombie, coming right up.
They're here.
Don't worry, there's plenty more to go around.
Join the horde and grab an infectious $1 Zombie rum cocktail topped with a gummy brain before they're gone.
Must be 21 plus, void where prohibited. Tax and gratuity excluded. Dine in only. Participation may vary while supplies last.
Okay, the 2025 Toyota Camry is fully redesigned. I see you, Toyota. Sleek interior, electronic all-wheel drive. I should hit the mountains. I should call my girls. I should call my mom. Fold-down rear seats. This Camry's got tons of room. Could fit a snowboard in here. Should I try it again? The instructor was cute. Is he single? Is it complicated? 232 horsepower. Get lost in nature. Find myself in Joshua Tree. What if his name's Joshua? Find yourself in an all-new 2025 Toyota Camry today. Toyota. Let's go places.
Pizza just goes better with Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Pizza. Thank you.
But don't take our word for it. In fact, don't take any words for it. Crispy and cheesy, paired with delicious and refreshing. My mouth is watering already. Ooh, too high. Yeah, we've all been there. Every bite is better with Pepsi.
From the bustling parking lots filled with tailgaters to the packed stands of Levi's Stadium, the spirit of the San Francisco 49ers is everywhere. And right there with that winning spirit woven into every cheer and every celebration is Levi's. Together, we symbolize the teamwork of strength, resilience, and a legacy that continues to inspire. Step up for the red and gold with Levi's and show your 49ers pride. Find your fit at levi.com or in-store. Let's make every 49ers game day unforgettable.
Cultural Marxism is destroying America. Learn how to combat it in Hillsdale College's free documentary course, Marxism, Socialism, and Communism. That's right, absolutely free. Hillsdale wants you to understand what it means to be an independent and informed citizen. Learn at your own pace, in your own time. Join over 4 million people who have already signed up for a free Hillsdale College course. Go right now to hillsdale.edu/free learning and get started. That is HILLSDALE.edu/free learning and start for free today.
Are you or a loved one struggling with addiction? Mountain Vista Farm understands. Recovery is a journey, not a destination. A beacon of hope for those struggling with addiction since 1949. Mountain Vista Farm's beautiful campus in Sonoma County provides the perfect backdrop for recovery with outpatient care that fits into your schedule and a residential program that provides substantial support during the early days of recovery. Embrace your new beginning. Call 707-996-6716 or go to mountainvistafarm.com.
Faithful, we're just moments away from kickoff, and this is the Racketed 49ers pregame show.
A little Mason madness on the cutback.
Time now for last-minute changes. Sponsored by Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. Full service, total trust. And by Provident Credit Union. Earn high dividends with Providence Pick-a-Term Certificate and start earning more today. Visit providencecu.org to learn more. Now, here's Greg Papa and Tim Ryan.
It's starting to get loud inside Lumen. 49ers inactives tonight. Josh Dobbs will be your third quarterback. We told you Charvarius Ward down with a bone bruise in his knee. Braden Willis is down. Demetrius Flanagan fouls. Ben Barch, an offensive lineman, and Jordan Elliott, the D lineman. Evan Anderson is up. And also Jake Moody with the high ankle sprain going back to Sunday against Arizona down. 49ers have a new kicker. Strange number for a kicker. Matthew Wright will wear number 35. We'll tell you all about him when we kick this one off, which we'll do in mere moments. Here we go. The battle in Seattle. The winner walks out of here in first place in the NFC West. 2-3 Niners against the 3-2 Seahawks. Kickoff is coming up in minutes right after these messages.
Nobody gets you ready for the NBA season like Sirius XM NBA Radio.
Already you can tell that's going to be a fun team to watch.
This is someone who is ready for the bright lights.
Our experts are weighing in on the playoff hopes of your favorite team.
Defensively, they have zero weaknesses.
Hear conversations with the biggest stars in the game.
Talking to the one and only Steph Curry. Talk with Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics.
Anthony Edwards.
I want to compete at the highest level.
We're previewing the season all this week on NBA Radio, Channel 86 in the car, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Touchdown! Throughout the 2024 season, each NFL team channel on the Sirius XM app will feature the team's pre- and post-game shows before and after every game.
What's given me confidence is how they've responded to adversity.
Get instant reaction, live interviews, and press conference audio. Now your favorite team's broadcast includes their pre- and post-game shows all season long on the Sirius XM app. All 32 team channels are also available in vehicles equipped with Sirius XM 360L radios.
Hi, I'm Brian Bakhtiari, Executive Manager of the brand new Stevens Creek Lincoln. When something has been around for over 100 years, it typically needs no introduction. With the belief that a vehicle should be more than just transportation and a continued focus on innovation, the Lincoln Motor Company and Stevens Creek Lincoln partnered to create California's first Lincoln Boutique. Experience your own personal sanctuary in the Stevens Creek Lincoln Boutique in Valley Fair Mall. Our hosts and curators will tailor each visit to your needs, whether that's in the mall, online, the comforts of home, or work. With pickup and delivery services, the Black Label experience, and membership perks that no one else delivers, you owe it to yourself to experience luxury with Stevens Creek Lincoln. Call or visit us to experience luxury on your terms at Stevens Creek Lincoln in Valley Fair. We will help guide you through all of the interior and exterior options, whether you want to custom build your vehicle or take delivery of our new or certified pre-owned vehicles. Stevens Creek Lincoln is located in Valley Fair Mall or online at sclincoln.com. And remember to always buckle up and drive safely.
So I'm going to throw this out there for anyone who suffers from chronic pain and doesn't want to spend the rest of your life on pain pills, steroids, or getting surgeries. Do you know there's an easy solution to get rid of chronic pain? I'm talking about QC Kinetics and their advanced regenerative medicine. QC Kinetics treatment can restore and repair damaged tissue in your bad joints, resulting in lasting relief without drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. Seriously, if you've got pain in your knees, shoulders, hips, your back, check out these new treatments. They actually help your body restore and repair itself, and it's all natural. They use healing properties from your own body. QC Kinetics has over 100 clinics across the United States, and now they're here in the Bay Area, in Pleasanton and in San Jose. Schedule your free consultation with the local medical professionals at QC Kinetics. Call 877-70-REGEN. That's 877-70-REGEN to say goodbye to pain. That's 877-70-REGEN, or go to QCkinetics.com.
Ladies and gentlemen of the faithful.
Here we go. Here we go. We're ready to roll. 60 minutes of football.
San Francisco 49ers football is on the air.
All right, here we go. 9 is on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Every year I've been here, that's honestly been the case. That's the 49er way. It's Super Bowl or bust for sure.
I love the Niners. This is really fun. Vamos, Niners!
Sponsored by Levi's. Live in Levi's. And by Pepsi, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Sacked again! You know by who? Closer! Ayuk is on fire!
Yeah, so is Brock Purdy.
Now, here's Greg Papa and Tim Ryan.
We're so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Helicopter fly over Lumen Field right after Natalie Grant finished up our national anthem, which is presented to you by Pepsi, a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Good evening. Ryan back at Lumen Field, always on a Thursday. 3 straight years. 2 years ago it was Brock Purdy's first ever road start, 2 fractured ribs. Niners find a way to win. Last year it was on Thanksgiving night. They get off to a great start. 148 yards to none in the first quarter. Tim, 225 to 56 by half. And they led 24-3 at half and on the way to their second straight NFC West. We know it's been an uneven start, being kind, having lost 2 games in the division when having sizable leads. But the reality is, even though the Niners are 2-3, Seattle kicked a game against the Giants on Sunday at home. They're 3-2, so if the Niners win this game, they'll leave in first place in the NFC West.
Yeah, big matchup. Always my favorite road game of the year. This atmosphere is absolutely electric, and as you said, a lot on the line tonight. Seattle has lost 2 consecutive games now after a 3-0 start. You know what that means to me? They are desperate, and they are dangerous. Time for the 49ers to put 4 solid quarters of complimentary football together.
Craig Rolstad is our referee tonight. He'll get the captains all lined up in midfield. Fred Warner will take over.
The helmet is heads. The NFL shield is tails. San Francisco, you're the visiting team. What is your call? Called tails? It is tails. You've won the toss. You'd like to defer your choice. Stay here, please. You like the ball? Defer. They've already deferred. You'd like the ball?
Oh, boy.
Which way you want to kick? Seattle will receive on this end.
Get that right, Jaron Reed. Tails finally came up for Fred Warner, Tim. That's a good sign. It's not worked on the previous road games at Minnesota and at L.A., so they'll get the football first. And I know you love the color rush jerseys and outfits the teams are wearing. The Niners are wearing all white. White jerseys, white pants, white socks. They got the gold helmets on the road. In Seattle, it's like Mike Holmgren is coaching this team again. We're going back to the 90s. They're wearing their royal blue and silver. They wore Dennis Erickson, Tom Flores, and Mike Holmgren in the decade of the 90s.
Yeah, some ground chuck out there, too.
Chuck Nax?
Absolutely. We haven't talked about it yet, but as you know, Seattle is always solid on special teams. And special teams that were able to get a field goal block for a touchdown last week, but the young guys have got to step it up and be disciplined, whether they're covering kicks and staying in their lanes or making their blocks in the return game. Special teams got to be on point in this one.
Yeah, their special teams coordinator is Jay Harbaugh. That is Jim's son, who was at the University of Michigan doing a variety of things, but always coaching on teams. So the Niners will kick off here at Lumen Field from south to north, from our right to left. Jake Moody out. His right foot and ankle is in a walking boot right now after the high ankle sprain. So Matthew Wright is going to kick off tonight for the 49ers and added all the placements. He is 5'11", 174 pounds. He has made a 59-yard field goal in his career, but let's see if he can get it in that end zone. Laviska Shenault is back to return, and he is a dangerous kickoff returner, formerly at Jacksonville and Carolina. And also D. Williams will return punts for them. Tim is back. I don't know if you can kick this ball deep enough for a touchback with Matthew Wright's leg, watching him in pregame.
Yeah, Matt Wright was not getting it into the end zone, watching him in the pregame. So here we go. We're
underway in Seattle, and this one's going to be in the field of play. It's short in the landing zone of the bounce. Shenault will take it on the 5-yard line, right 20, 25, going to cut back inside 30, 35. And you already missed Jake Moody right away with his powerful leg and his ability to touch it back. A 30-yard kickoff return by Laviska Shenault, and that'll give Seattle a great drive start as that ball made it to about the 5-yard line.
Yeah, the rookie Jalen Mahoney had a chance now. He came through unblocked and had a chance to get a leg and did not. Slipped and fell down. So here we go. Drive start at the 36.
First and 10, Seattle with Geno Smith going into a shotgun. Kenneth Walker III, the canine they call him. They are going to open with DK Metcalf not on the field. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the young receivers out there, along with Jake Bobo. They want to pound it. They hand off to Kenneth Walker III. He picks up 3 yards. So they don't have DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, or Noah Fant on the field the first play of the game. They're all going to come in now. And let's see if the Niners match up with a nickel. Renardo Green is coming in. Our 49er defensive lineup brought to you by Levi's. The floor is yours, Tim. And making his first NFL start, the round 2 pick, Renardo Green from Florida State. Lines up at right cornerback on the defense, and the offense is left, and he gets DK Metcalf right away.
And a lot of shifts and motions in this Ryan Grubb offense.
Second down, 7, 39-yard line. Tyler Lockett goes in motion left, stretch handoff to Kenneth Walker. Got hit in the backfield, and the 49ers swarm all over it. Jumping in there is Leonard Floyd. Malik Collins also got in there. Kevin Givens also making the start for Jordan Elliott, who was making the start last week for Javon Hargrave. He pushed that whole thing back.
Yeah, Kevin Givens definitely got the party started by getting penetration and getting around Connor Williams, the center. Kevin Givens is playing his best football as a 49er, and he's going to need a big performance tonight.
K9 carried the ball just 5 times Sunday against the Giants. 2 carries to open the game for 4 yards. He's out. Zach Charbonnet, the young UCLA back, is in. 3rd down and 6. They bunch the receivers all right. Lockett the point of the bunch. Here's Geno looking that way right. Steps up, throws. Caught. DK Metcalf. Big run into Niner territory. Finally pulled down at around the 30-yard line by the rookie, Renardo Green. Came out of that bunch across the middle, going left him, and DK Metcalf. Metcalf goes for 29 yards.
Yeah, and went right by Devondre Campbell, who was sitting in the middle of the defense, and he reacts to Geno's eye, shuffles way too far to the left, almost bumps into Fred Warner. Here we go, tempo.
No huddle.
Offense.
Seattle is the 3rd quickest and the most with no huddle, but they will always often hold you at the line of scrimmage. They won't huddle, and then Geno will check with you. So that was a zone on 3rd and 6. They went over the middle to DK Metcalf. Here's a draw to Charbonnet. Gets a big hole out the left side, and he's pulled down there at around the 26-yard line by Diamondor Lenore. So they draw with Charbonnet to get a good run on 1st down. Picked up 4 yards. 2nd and 6, Seattle on the 49er 26-yard line.
Back to the big play by DK Metcalf. Just a simple little drag route right on the linebackers. And again, Devondre Campbell reacting to Geno's eyes, slides way too far to the left. That ball came out quick. Nick Bosa with good pressure. It's got to be tighter coverage than that in those underneath zones.
K9, the running back, is the lone back, Kenneth Walker the 3rd. They give it to him off the right side. Nick Bosa going to grab him around the ankle, but he breaks that tackle, and now a swarm of white jerseys all over him, led by Evan Anderson, who's wearing the Guardian cap in the defensive front, which actually comes off his helmet underneath, and he runs off the field. But Bosa played that really well, getting out wide 9 over Forsythe right away. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, Nick Bosa just really took care. Great leverage, great run defense, getting in the backfield, getting rid of Forsythe, and forcing Kenneth Walker to stop and start again. Eventually, Diamondor Lenore gets him down to set up this 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Smith and Jigba lines up inside. Lockett is the point of the bunch, and DK Metcalf left. So they've got 3 left. They're 3 great receivers. Geno back, throws over the middle, too high, and intercepted. And coming back and stepping out of bounds after he picked it off is Malik Mustafa.
First interception by a defensive back this year for the San Francisco 49ers. And Geno just took an absolute risk. Looked like Renardo Green was in coverage. Malik Collins and Nick Bosa bearing down on Geno Smith, and he is going to let it go. Overthrows Tyler Lockett right into the breadbasket of Malik Mustafa.
Who comes up with his first INT in the NFL, stepped out of bounds on the 3-yard line, but the Niners have the ball back when we come back to Seattle. 11:26 to play in the opening quarter. Seattle nothing. Brock Purdy and the 49ers go on offense when we come back on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
In the heart of the Bay, where the echoes of victory and the thrill of last-second touchdowns live on, Levi's stands proudly with the San Francisco 49ers. For a decade, we've shared the same field, the same passion, and the same pursuit of progress on and off the field. From the historic catches to the unforgettable comebacks, Levi's has been there through it all. Craft your own Niners legacy in Levi's. Visit Levi.com or your nearest store. Here's to the next chapter. Niners faithful.
Get your game on at Safeway. Earn 4 times 4U points on participating items and opt in for a chance to redeem Game On points and win free groceries for a year or 49ers experiences. Just look for the specially marked tags in-store and shop participating items to start earning. Redeem for catalog items like a Chevron gift card, a Great America gift card, 49ers swag, and more. The more items you shop, the more Game On points you'll earn. Click on the Safeway app or sign up at Safeway.com/GameOn to begin playing today.
Pizza just goes better with Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Pizza.
Thank you. But don't take our word for it. In fact, don't take any words for it. Crispy and cheesy, paired with delicious and refreshing. My mouth is watering already. Ooh, too high. Yeah, we've all been there. Every bite is better with Pepsi.
From the opening kickoff to the game-winning drive, the 49ers play to win. And when the game ends, it's your turn to experience the thrill of winning at Cache Creek Casino Resort. You're just a short drive away from a AAA luxury 4-diamond hotel, 11 restaurants, an award-winning golf course, and exhilarating gaming. Come play and win at Cache Creek Casino Resort. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Please play responsibly.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Saratoga, shout out to you for supporting KNBR, Saratoga's sports leader.
Nick Bosa, great pressure on Geno Smith. The overthrow, good coverage by Renardo Green, and the interception by Mustafa. Hand off J.P. Mason, nothing. Right in the middle of the Seattle front. The one thing about Mustafa is momentum took it out of bounds, so the Niners, Tim Dubigan, backed up on their 3-yard line, and now they're out to their 4-yard line. 49ers starting offensive lineup brought to you by Levi's. The floor is yours. Trent Williams at left tackle, Aaron Banks at left guard, Jake Brendel at center, Dominic Cooney at right guard, and Colton McKivitz at right tackle. Brock in a shotgun, J.P. Mason to his left.
Brock's going to have to handle this crowd noise big time. It is loud in here.
Silent count, head bob. He rides the mesh point to Mason. Brock back in the end zone, runs away, and he stumbles down on this field turf. He would have run for a first down, possibly, but he wound up slipping down shy. So it's 3rd down and 2, 49ers on their 11-yard line.
One thing when you watch Seattle's defense on tape, and they get after it, they're pass rushers, but they are not disciplined with those rush lanes on the inside, and both defensive tackles will split. Brock saw that right away, stepped up into it, and I don't think there's any question he would have got to the line of gain if he didn't slip and fall down.
49ers have been good on 3rd down this year, 46.6% they've converted, which is the 5th best mark in the NFL. Brock back on 3rd down time. Jaron Reed flushes him out. He's going to run out left, and he's going to break a tackle and run for a first down.
Wow.
He got it across the 15-yard line.
How about that?
Jerome Baker, the former Dolphin, who was a really fast outside linebacker, could not run him down. He got off the hit of Jaron Reed, and he runs for a Niner first down.
Yeah, and Jaron Reed's getting good push on Aaron Banks, and Brock just retreated out of there and then put his foot on the gas pedal. And Jerome Baker has got a good angle on him, but just drips off that baby Bosa lower body. Really well done by Brock.
And a big reason why the Niners have been good on 3rd down is Brock Purdy has run for 11 first downs this year out of the shotgun. He hands off J.P. Mason, pistol actually. J.P. won't go down. He looks like beast mode here in Seattle. We're number 24 with a hair out the back of the helmet, Tim. He took that handoff out of the pistol where Brock is in front and he's behind him in the shotgun and ran right into a wall, but he got off of that and picked up 4 yards.
Yeah, the Mason mindset, and that's what this game's going to be all about. And the 49ers are going to try to go old school, physical style, and pound that run in between the tackles. The offensive line's got to do a better job of getting movement on that front.
2nd down, 6 Niners. Kyle Juszczyk lines up to the left of Brock and J.P. Mason to the right. They stack Debo behind Ayuk right. Now Debo goes in moment motion left. They hand off to Debo coming left. Cuts back inside, and Kayvon Wallace, the safety, the former Eagle, had him, but Debo won't go down. And he's able to push out close to a first down. He is going to be short, but it's 3rd down and 1. Debo just pushed everybody back, including Kayvon. He caved him in, the former Eagle, to set up a 3rd and 1.
And again, that's that mindset I was talking about. That play should go outside with that orbit motion. And Brock turning around, giving it on that Z reverse, and Debo put his left foot in the ground, read the blocks the right way, and just kept those legs pumping.
When the Niners get in the huddle here in Seattle, they get really tight so they can hear the play call. They're going to put Brock under center. J.P. Mason is not all the way 8 yards deep. He's closer. They may just quarterback sneak this. No, it's a bootleg, a half roll, a throw out right, wide open, a juggling catch by Debo. And the Niners have a first down. It was a bit high and a bit behind him, but Debo able to pluck that, and the Niners have a first down. Barely.
Yeah, and they played that keeper. They're waiting for the keeper. Jerome Baker is sitting out there in front of Brock Purdy. So he's got to rush it. He lets it go. It's high and behind Debo Samuel. Sticks his right hand up in the air, able to double clutch it, pull it down, and then Debo got rocked. High load at the end. Trey Brown low. Love up top.
Debo had to reach back with his left hand to tip the ball. Debo needs a moment. He's over on the sideline. 1st and 10 Niners on their 34-yard line. Brock, Oscar Ringer canning the play at the line. It's so loud in here. Toss. J.P. Mason coming left. Good hole. Runs out for a first down. Breaks a tackle. To midfield. Gets wide right. Turns the corner. Witherspoon will throw him back inside, but J.P. Mason still won't go down. Finally, he's dropped on the Seattle 28-yard line after a run of 38 yards.
What a run for J.P. Mason. That's what I was talking about. Think 4 and get 40, and it was almost that. He just cut right off the block of Trent Williams absolutely perfectly. It looked like Seattle had him wrapped up in the box, and he pulls away from their defenders. And Trey Brown just dripped off of his lower body, and then he reverses field over to the 49ers sideline. Witherspoon finally gets him down.
And Witherspoon's really fast. He runs a 4.43, but J.P. Mason with a 4.5 speed able to gallop 38 yards. Debo's back in, the lone back. They give him a draw, and Debo drops his shoulder and helmet. And now Juwan Jennings gets into it after the play with Devin Witherspoon. Debo takes it down inside the Seattle 25-yard line. It'll bring up a 2nd and 5 on their 23. This drive started on the Niners' 3-yard line after the interception by Malik Mustafa. But they're coming right downhill.
Yeah, and it's in between the tackles. It's the old school thought process of get physical up front, and the running backs just hit it downhill and stay vertical.
2nd down, 5 Niners. 5:45 to play in the opening quarter. The early pick by Mustafa, and the Niners looking to take the lead. Debo, the lone back. They're going to move him a little bit right. Usually it's a pivot handoff, no straight drop underneath. Brock steps up in the pocket, chased around there by Draymond Jones. Throws, caught! Juwan Jennings, first down Niners inside the Seattle 10-yard line. Nicely done by Brock to dance around by time and then drop down sidearm with Draymond Jones bearing down on him and find Juwan Jennings for a gain of 13 yards.
Yeah, and they are squeezing the edges of the pocket on Brock Purdy, and he thought about stepping up again. Those D tackles split. He felt it. They were closing in on him. He retreats, goes backwards, and a great scramble drill. Juwan Jennings giving him a big open target in the middle of the field.
So here we go. They're inside the Toyota red zone. Can the red zone be the gold zone? And can the Niners score? There's a handoff to Mason off the left side. Got to cut back. Jaron Reed grabs him around the neck. That's not a bad run there on first down. And this is a goal to go. So you're in the low red zone. Where the Niners last year, Tim, were 81% touchdowns. This year, they're 50-50. But a lot of times on that first down run, goal to goal, they get stood up. That was a good run.
It was a really good run because Seattle is stunting that front. And they were able to crease it. Colton McKivitz is able to pick up the stunting defensive tackle. And J.P. Mason ends up getting 3 out of it.
2nd and goal, 7-yard line. George Kittle has to get down low to hear the play call from Brock. Kittle in line right. Debo and Ayuk are stacked, and Jennings left. They're going to empty the backfield. Mason goes out left. 2nd and goal, 7-yard line. Snap. Purdy looks middle. Purdy going to throw, and it's dropped by J.P. Mason on the goal line. And that is Jerome Baker, the former Miami Dolphin. He's really fast and a good cover guy. Ball hit JP's hands, but not a lot of separation there. Now it's 3rd and goal, 7-yard line.
He should have caught that. Brock, again, under pressure. He's got to move around in the pocket and finds J.P. Mason, who was covered and covered well by Jerome Baker, but that ball hit him in the hands, got to come down with it.
12th play of the drive. This one started on the Niner 3. They're on the Seattle 7. Can they get in the end zone and score finally in the red zone? Make it the gold zone. They empty the backfield. Juszczyk goes out left. Ayuk inside of him. Bunch formation right. Kittle, Jennings, Debo. Brock looking right. Brock going to throw back shoulder, and it's broken up. Debo got both hands on the ball, but that ball got tipped away by Artie Burns, the longtime Pittsburgh Steeler, who they brought up from the practice squad today with the injury to Reek Woolen, and he played that back shoulder perfectly.
He absolutely did, and the 49ers stack everybody up. Seattle chooses to play man. They're able to pick it up. Not a lot of room out of the stack, and Brock right away threw that fade route to Debo Samuel, but a really good play by Artie Burns getting that right hand up and knocking the football down.
So again, the red zone is the dead zone, and the low red zone, they can't get in. Here's Matthew Wright, 25-yard field goal between the hash marks. He's 40 for 47 in his career. Tabor Pepper to Mitch Wisnowski. Give him a good snap. He wears number 35. Ball is down. Matthew Wright right down the middle, going to what they call the Hawk's Nest here in Seattle, the open end of the stadium towards the north upright. So Malik Mustafa, the INT. They start from the 3. They get to the 7. But again, they stalled out in the red zone, and they settle for another field goal. But the Niners have the lead. 3:58 to play in the opening quarter from Seattle. 49ers 3, Seahawks nothing. This is the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Whoa, even parked, you can hear the 2024 Toyota Tacoma's powerful engine. Ultra-responsive torque. I could pull a jet ski, dirt bikes, construction materials. Should I start flipping houses? Oh, wow. Is that the 2024 Land Cruiser? iForce Max hybrid powertrain, full-time four-wheel drive. This Land Cruiser is legendary. Am I worthy? Where do I go? Where can't I go? How much vacation time do I have left? Oh, find yourself in a capable, reliable new Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places.
Combine tasty Little Caesars pizza with NFL football, and what do you get? Game day! Little Caesars, a proud pizza partner of the San Francisco 49ers, invites you to order your favorite Little Caesars pizza or try something new. On game day, Little Caesars is always convenient. From carry-out to delivery to pizza portal pickup, just call or text a few good friends and celebrate with delicious Little Caesars pizza and the San Francisco 49ers game of the week.
Pizza, pizza.
Let's get ready for some football! As the official ticket marketplace of the 49ers and the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified 49ers tickets. And even if your plans get broken up, or worse, turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/49ers.
Game on! Grayton Resort and Casino is a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers, California's premier entertainment destination with luxurious accommodations, world-class spa and salon, live entertainment, and award-winning dining. Plus the hottest slots and table games. It's the 49ers fans' favorite place to play. Get your game on. Conveniently located in the heart of Sonoma wine country. Visit GraytonResortCasino.com for more information. Grayton Resort and Casino, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, a nice drive to open the game after the Malik Mustafa INT put it on the 3-yard line. 13 plays, 90 yards, and 7:19. Our Toyota scoring drive summary. J.P. Mason, a 38-yard run, but they stall out again, and they settle for the field goal from Matthew Wright. His kickoffs are not going to be touchbacks here. This one went into the end zone off the bounce, so they got to run this out. Here's D. Williams, and he will not make the 10-yard line.
That was a bad decision.
So that time, the dirty ball and not a great kickoff by Wright, but it bounced on the 1 or 2 yard line. They didn't play it right, and it went back into the end zone. So if they down that, it's on the 20-yard line, not the 30. He should have just taken the ball on the 20.
Absolutely, and now they got the ball. It's not even out to the 10-yard line, so good job by the coverage unit on the kickoff.
So Matthew Wright is not going to be able to touch it back, but we are here at night. It was 59 degrees at kickoff. There's no wind going towards the Hawks' Nest. Maybe his leg will be stronger, but they're going to get some returns here. Seattle's second drive, 1st and 10 from their 10. Chino under center. Kenneth Walker III takes the handoff off the left side. What a play there by Diamador Lenore.
That's what you call a quick trigger right there. Diamador Lenore just comes flying into the line of scrimmage, right through the B gap, and heads Kenneth Walker before he gets to the line of scrimmage. Back on the ball.
They're going no huddle again. They do this the third most in football. This time they're going to snap a draw to Kenneth Walker, the third. He gets out left. Big time hit there. Will stand him up at the 18-yard line. Pushing and shoving after the play. That was Malik Mustafa with the tackle there. What a hit that was.
Well, Kenneth Walker makes Diamador Lenore miss first. A wicked cut. And then he runs into Malik Mustafa, who just squared him up and took him down to the ground. That's a big-time play by Malik.
Malik has Earl Thomas's body, but he hits like Cam Chancellor. What a hit that was. 3rd down and 2, Seattle on their 18-yard line. Kenneth Walker lines up to the left of Gino. Noah Fant, the point of the bunch. Smith and Jigba goes in motion. Now he comes in return motion. He had locked it that way. Gino going to throw over the middle. Caught. Noah Fant. First down on Fred Warner. And then tackled by Diamador Lenore. Former Denver Bronco came in the Russell Wilson deal. Not just Smith and Jigba, Lockett, Metcalf. Noah Fant's a really good route running tight end.
Yeah, and he can run after the catch. Didn't get a chance to do it right there. Just did a really good job of sitting in the zone in between Diamador Lenore and Fred Warner. And Gino just ripped it right on time.
Gained 7 yards, so it's 1st and 10, Seattle on their 25-yard line. We have 2:15 to play in the opening quarter from Lumen Field. 3-0 Niners. Lockett goes in the slot right next to DK Metcalf. Has DK gotten bigger? Last year, he's huge. Here's a bootleg and a half roll by Gino. Going to load up. He's going down the field for Metcalf. Great coverage by Diamador Lenore. He ran a corner route, Tim, and Demo was all over him stride for stride.
Yeah, it was really good because the 49ers brought blitz pressure with D. Winters coming off the edge. And he ended up running into the running back, but without question had an impact on Geno Smith, who overthrew that corner route versus tight coverage.
Demo's not a big guy, but he plays bigger and he's tough. But Metcalf, his father, Terrence, was an offensive lineman in the NFL. And he goes 6'4", 235. 2nd and 10, Seattle on their 25. Fant goes in motion to the right, inside of DK Metcalf. Smith and Jigba left. Geno out of the shotgun. He wants DK on the outcut. Broken up beautifully by Ike Yadam. Nicely done on the outcut there to swat that ball away.
Well, Geno Smith loves throwing the back shoulder to DK Metcalf, and Ike Yadam knew it was coming, so he absolutely played it perfect. I'll tell you what, Seattle has changed up their tendencies from what they've done for the first 5 games. More tight ends so far in this first drive and a half than they've done early in any of their games.
Well, they're trying to get the Niners to play in their base, obviously, and not go 3 wide receivers. DK comes off the field now. Smith and Jigba goes inside of Tyler Lockett, slotted left. 3rd down and 10. And now DK is back in right, so 3 receivers. Here's Geno going to load up, throws middle, off the hands of DK Metcalf, incomplete. And there was a crowd of 49ers around him. Ike Yadam was there. Jair Brown was there. And no penalty. So they targeted DK Metcalf 3 straight times. He didn't catch a single ball.
You know, and that one was right to him and should have caught it, but he was hearing the footsteps of Jair Brown. It was good tight coverage by Ike Yadam on him on the in cut, and Jair was closing fast as DK Metcalf was trying to catch it and flat out dropped it. Good coverage by Ike.
So here's the punt from Michael Dixon, the Australian born by way of Sydney and the University of Texas, a terrific punter. And he'll get this one away. Jacob Cowing, the rookie, is back to return punts. Missed last week with a shoulder. He has to backpedal. Now he slips in the field turf, and then the turf monster gets him. He got a decent return, but what happened there? Backpedaling on that blast. It was a 60-yard punt by Dixon. On the backpedal, he slipped. When he caught the ball and got his balance coming forward, he slipped on the field turf. So a 60-yard punt, 7-yard return by Jacob Cowing. 1:43 to play in the opening quarter. 49ers 3, Seahawks nothing. It's the battle in Seattle. We're back with more right after these messages.
Take your love of 80s music to the max.
For sure. Like, totally.
With new wave and 80s alternative on First Wave, Channel 33. Feel the noise of spandex, big Channel 43.
To be the first caller to correctly name the postseason hero, and you'll receive a pair of tickets to an MLB postseason game. MLB Network Radio has your chance to win on Sirius XM 89 and the all-new Sirius XM app. No transportation will be included in connection with these prizes. For full contest information and official rules, visit SiriusXM.com/MLB postseason heroes. No purchase necessary. Open only to current Sirius XM subscribers prior to September 22nd. Must be a U.S. resident over the age of 18.
Nobody covers the National Football League.
They give Mahomes time for the end zone. He throws it. It's caught. Touchdown!
Like Sirius XM NFL Radio, Channel 88. Our team of former players, coaches, and front office executives like Pat Kerwin, Jim Miller, Rich Gannon, Alex Smith, and Hall of Famer Bill Polian brings you closer to the game. If it's happening, we are there. Live from the Scouting Combine in March to the draft in April. And in the summer, Sirius XM NFL Radio takes you to all 32 training camps. We connect you with the history of the game on stage for Hall of Fame weekend. Hear all the primetime play-by-play action from opening night through the Super Bowl.
Spectacular in every way. Confetti flying in the air.
Your 24/7 home for the NFL all year long. Sirius XM NFL Radio, Channel 88.
Hockey is back. And the NHL on Sirius XM sounds like this.
Score! Connor McDavid off the rush, set up by Hyman.
And this.
The Panthers have won the Stanley Cup for the first time. Yeah!
Hear every NHL game all season long on Sirius XM and the hometown announcers on the Sirius XM app. And talk about the day-to-day drama of the hockey season on NHL Network Radio, Channel 91.
Touchdown!
Throughout the 2024 season, each NFL team channel on the Sirius XM app will feature the team's pre- and post-game shows before and after every game.
What's given me confidence is how they've responded to adversity.
Get instant reaction, live interviews, and press conference audio. Now your favorite team's broadcast includes their pre- and post-game shows all season long on the Sirius XM app. All 32 team channels are also available in vehicles equipped with Sirius XM 360L radios.
Right in the hole.
Right now, they're playing three safeties. Rayshawn Jenkins is down in the box, Tim, and they're playing Julian Love and Kayvon Wallace. Handoff, J.P. Mason got hit behind the line. Leonard Williams, the former Jet and Giant, jumps on him along with Tyrell Dotson, who they signed as a free agent from Buffalo. So that's going to lose yardage. 3rd down and 2. But they're showing a lot of things they haven't shown. They're playing three safeties tonight.
Yeah, they've done that this year quite a bit. And they're good at it because Rayshawn Jenkins is good down in the box playing like a linebacker. If 49ers are going to run in between the tackles, they're going to have to get the nose tackle block. Jonathan Hankins, all 320 pounds of him, a fire hydrant, couldn't move him that time.
Niners 2 of 3 on 3rd down. The first drive, they stalled down when they got in the 7 in a low red zone. Brock out of the shotgun, and there's pressure right away. Jump pass swatted away there by Julian Love. Well, they got pressure right in Brock's face. He had to go Tim Tebow there and jump to avoid a sack. He actually took a jump shot, and the ball got swatted away trying to hit Kittle. Julian Love, where the penetration comes so fast.
Yeah, they're just stunting the front and crossing the face of the 49er blockers, and Draymond Jones that time just flashed right into the backfield. Brock tried to take off after the little play action, and then the throw up to Kittle. Probably should have tried to get a little air under it. Easy pass breakup for Julian Love.
There's the punt by Mitch Wishnowsky. A flag is down. They're going to whistle the play dead. Which way is this going here? It is a 4th down and 2. It's against the Niners, a false start. If they would have jumped off sides, it would have been a 1st down. But Craig Rolstad's crew has a false start on the Niners.
False start. Offense. Number 50. The 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
So that'll back him up 5 yards. Draymond Jones, the former Denver Bronco, they paid him $51 million over a 3-year deal to come here. He had 4.5 sacks, already has 2 this year, at a sack of Jared Goff in the end zone for a safety. So now Wishnowsky backs up. There's the punt from the 18-yard line. D. Williams will go all the way over, call for a fair catch with Chris Conley, the gunner, all over him inside the Seattle 30-yard line. So it is a 45-yard punt by Wishnowsky and no return by D. Williams. So Seattle's 3rd series will start on their 29, with the Niners leading 3-0 with 12 seconds to go in the opening quarter. 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks back to Seattle in the Battle of Seattle, presented to you by Uber Eats. Maybe we can get an order from Richard Sherman's sports bar in Bellevue where the Niners are staying called Legion. Got good soul food there. Richard's here, part of the Amazon Prime pre-halftime and post-game. Good to see Sherm. Got Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit to our left. Tim, it's got a big game feel when Al Michaels is on the call. 1st and 10, Seattle. This will be the last play, more than likely, of the opening quarter. They flip the tight ends now. Farrell Brown goes right. The rookie A.J. Barner goes left. Now they hop the back. Kenneth Walker III goes right at Geno. Now they're going to snap it. Gun run coming right to left. Makes a man miss. Gets hit by Fred Warner. As he crosses the 30 and gets up to around the 31-yard line, he picked up 2 yards.
Yeah, and Seattle, again, is really changed up their tendencies and have gone a lot of 2 tight ends, and they're trying to ground and pound game themselves.
49ers got the interception by Malik Mustafa in that opening quarter. Started on their 3-yard line, drove 90 yards, but again, they got inside the red zone and kick a field goal, this time from Matthew Wright in for Jake Moody. And the Niners, after 15 minutes of play in Seattle, lead the Seahawks by a score of 3-0. We're back with the second quarter right after these messages.
Touchdown! Throughout the 2024 season, each NFL team channel on the Sirius XM app will feature the team's pre- and post-game shows before and after every game.
What's given me confidence is how they've responded to adversity.
Get instant reaction, live interviews, and press conference audio. Now your favorite team's broadcast includes their pre- and post-game shows all season long on the Sirius XM app. All 32 team channels are also available in vehicles equipped with Sirius XM 360L radios.
Get in the flow with the channel of
I need a one dance.
to win energy and emotion of 2000s.
Hey, football fans, this is Jim Miller.
And I'm Pat Kerwin. Be sure to join us tomorrow for Moving the Chains at 3 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio.
We'll be breaking down all the action from 49ers Seahawks and getting you ready for the rest of the Week 6 matchups.
And we've got plenty to talk about, including the Beltway battle between the Commanders and Ravens and the Lions squaring off with the Cowboys down in Dallas.
So come talk some ball with us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern on Moving the Chains, Sirius XM, NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the all-new Sirius XM app.
The NASCAR Cup Series is on Sirius XM. We're back on the track Sunday.
1 p.m. Eastern.
It's the Bank of America Roval 400 from Charlotte Motor Speedway. Yeah. On Sirius XM NASCAR Radio Channel 90 in the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app. Get closer to everything that moves you wherever you are with the Sirius XM app.
Let's make some smoke and drink some beer. Yes!
Urata, your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for the justice you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. Bernardi's Urata, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
'49ers, after one quarter, lead 3-0. They outgained Seattle 98 yards to 56 yards. They had the ball for 9 minutes to Seattle's 6 minutes, but again, got down in the low red zone after that 90-yard drive, and the Niners stalled out. We start the second quarter. We've changed ends. Seattle moving from south to north, from our right to left. 2nd and 8 on their 31-yard line. Geno in the shotgun with Kenneth Walker. Going to take a draw. They're running him a lot. Gets wide there on Okawanu. And a nice tackle by Renardo Green, the rookie, coming up from corner. He's a good tackler. Not a big guy, Tim, but he'll stick his nose in there. Kenneth Walker got a decent gain there to set up a 3rd down and short.
Well, he shouldn't have had to, because Sam Okawanu is in great position to make that play. He has got to set the edge. And Kenneth Walker, they know from the scouting report, this cat will bounce in a heartbeat. Sam was in good position, but then turned his body sideways trying to get push on Big Charles Cross, the left tackle. And Kenneth Walker just bounced around the corner untouched.
They got 5 yards, setting up a 3rd down and 3. Geno in the shotgun, 2 receivers right, 2 left. Geno back, screen over the middle. Kenneth Walker the 3rd. He's tackled shy of the 1st down.
Oh, Fred.
Fred Warner was moving much better on that right ankle sprain. Got there to play it over the middle, and he put K9 back in the doghouse.
What a great play by Fred, because he sees it, he anticipates it so quick that he's able to undercut the blocker who got out there in front of him And once he got a hold of K9, I think Connor Williams, the center, was trying to block him. Fred dipped right under him and delivered a shot on Kenneth Walker.
He's moving much better tonight than he did Sunday against Arizona. Here's the punt by Michael Dixon. Jacob Cowing will let it bounce, and it'll go out of bounds. It was actually landing out of bounds over on the Seattle sideline here on the western sideline of Lumen Field. Michael Dixon, 39-yard punt is all. He kicked at the University of Texas. Of course, grew up in Sydney, Australia. Also a rules football player. And then I think he was the impetus in the Niners going to get Mitch Wisnowski in the draft. Dixon was so good his rookie year. First team All-Pro. Last year, a franchise record over 50 yards a punt. So out of bounds on the Niner 24-yard line, Tim. The Niners start 1st and 10. First drive was 90 yards. They stalled out in the red zone. Second drive, they got pressure all over Brock Purdy.
They've had pressure on Brock really throughout this game. 49ers might want to think about keeping a tight end in his chip or a running back with some six-man protection.
Here's a pistol. They ride the mesh point to Mason Brock and a throw out left. Wide open. Deebo Samuel makes the catch. And now speeding down the sideline. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Touchdown! San Francisco!
First touchdown receiving of the year for Deebo Samuel. Mafe was trying to catch him. He said, I don't think so. Put his foot on the gas pedal. Very good throw from Brock. Play action. Julian Love, the safety, thought that he had a beat on it. He was tracking, but the ball got there right before he did. Julian Love right behind Deebo Samuel. He's off to the races down the 49ers sideline for a long house call.
76 yards later, and Deebo always plays well against Seattle. Remember the long catch and run touchdown he got to get him in the wild card game from Brock Purdy. Matthew Wright with the extra point right down the middle, and the 49ers detonate. Julian Love playing with a hamstring injury, a little late coming over there from safety, and the Niners hit him over the top. Brock Purdy to Deebo Samuel, and the 49ers lead 10-0 with 13:30 to play in the first half in Seattle. This is the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Have you been hurt or injured? If so, call Venardi Zurada, your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for justice. A local law firm with a winning reputation who only gets paid if you win. Call Venardi Zurada at 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Let Venardi Zurada fight for the compensation you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free, no-obligation consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Venardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
Hey 49ers fans, head to your local Pete's Coffee Bar during the month of October for a limited coffee bag that's crafted for the faithful. As a partner of the 49ers and their Faithful to the Planet initiative, Pete's is donating $2 for every pound purchase of Yosemite Dos Sierras coffee. Enter to win 49ers game tickets using the QR code in Pete's Cafes. Find the limited time 49ers theme bag and enter for your chance to win tickets at your local Pete's Coffee Bar this October. Together we are faithful to the Bay, faithful to the planet.
Okay, the 2025 Toyota Camry is fully redesigned. I see you, Toyota. Sleek interior, electronic all-wheel drive. I should hit the mountains. I should call my girls. I should call my mom. Fold-down rear seats. This Camry's got tons of room. Could fit a snowboard in here. Should I try it again? The instructor was cute. Is he single? Is it complicated? 232 horsepower. Get lost in nature. Find myself in Joshua Tree. What if his name's Joshua? Find yourself in an all-new 2025 Toyota Camry today. Toyota. Let's go places.
Game on! Grayton Resort and Casino is a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers, California's premier entertainment destination with luxurious accommodations, world-class spa and salon, live entertainment, and award-winning dining. Plus the hottest slots and table games. It's the 49ers fans' favorite place to play. Get your game on. Conveniently located in the heart of Sonoma wine country. Visit GraytonResortCasino.com for more information. Grayton Resort and Casino, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
It's football season, and now you can get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now.
Well, that's one way to avoid the dreaded red zone. Just go deep on first down in the first play. That ball was a little wobbly there and underthrown a bit, but Julian Love was late to get there. Deebo snatched it out of the air, and he races 76 yards for a touchdown in one play. Our Toyota scoring drive summary. Niners are going deep on first down. The Skinny post to Debo against New England. The deep shot to Juwan Jennings on the post route, Tim. And this was a first play of the drive. Matthew Wright with a kickoff. It'll go in the end zone. LaVisca Chenault's coming out. 10, 15, 20, 25. Tripped up. 30-yard line. Ball out! He fumbled the ball when he hit the ground. Do the Niners have the ball?
They're saying yes.
Unpiling now. We need Craig Rolstadt, the white hat. Which way's he get a point? Niners are all saying their ball. Niners ball!
There we go, special teams.
LaVisca Chenault fumbles the ensuing kickoff. And the Niners take over on the Seattle 30-yard line.
I think it was Darrell Luter that knocked it out. As Chenault was going down to the ground.
It was slipping out of his arm as Darrell was swiping at the ball, Tim.
I think Luter got his left hand in there, and that ball just fell to the ground. And I think Tatum Bethune is the guy who ended up recovering.
Another rookie contributing. The round 7 draft pick. Was he on top there?
Oh, Luter got it. Luter's forced it and recovered it.
That was a real Luke job by Darrell Luter. Of course, he was involved. Ray McLeod on the muff punt of the Super Bowl. It really, just hit his foot on the punt in the Super Bowl, but he comes back with the play. Bethune grabbed the ball. We'll get the accounting on that. The Niners take over on the Seattle 30, already up 10-0. A minute and a half into the second quarter. Brock under center, Juszczyk true eye. Ahead of J.P. Mason, toss. 14 toss, he stays tight, runs into Juszczyk's back. Spins off of that, picks up whatever he can, but not much. Only about a yard or two. Going back to Debo, what a play there. Mafe dropped back into coverage. And Julian Love, the safety, he was supposed to come over. It was not a great ball by Brock.
I'll tell you what, I think he was playing the route, not the football, because Brock did throw it off his back foot and it was underthrown, and that ended up being beneficial for the 49er offense because Debo came back to the ball. Julian Love overran it.
Second down, 9, 49ers looking for the end zone here to go up 17-0. Juwan Jennings goes in motion left inside of Debo. Ayuk tight right. Handoff Mason straight ahead. Jaron Reed will grab him. Julian Love, the former Giant, will put him down. Yeah, but he's inside the Seattle 25-yard line. And that'll bring up a third down and 4. He picked up 5 yards.
And a really good block by Aaron Banks getting on the linebacker and sealing a nice crease for J.P. Mason to get downhill.
Niners 2 of 4 on third down so far tonight. And again, coming into the game at 46%. Converting on third down, 5th best in the NFL. Brock in the shotgun. It's 11 Juice. Juszczyk's the only running back, 3 receivers. Debo goes outside of Jennings and Kittle right. And Ayuk is left. Third down and 4. Brock back, pressured right away. They blitz Jenkins, the safety. He's running back the wrong direction. A block by Aaron Banks, and Brock will throw it away. What a great block. Coming back, a peel back block by Aaron Banks. Boy, they sent the safety, Rayshon Jenkins, on a blitz, and he got to Brock immediately.
Yeah, and they dropped the 2 defensive linemen on the inside. So you would think if they're pressuring, the drag route is going to be open the way those linebackers were mugged up. They came, but the defensive lineman dropped, and a free runner, Rayshon Jenkins, off the edge.
Here's Matthew Wright to try a 41-yard field goal from the left hash mark. He made a 25-yard field goal going the other way. His extra point a moment ago was low and nearly blocked. Tabor Pepper will snap to Mitch Wisnowski. Left hash mark, Matthew Wright from 41. He has the distance, a line drive kick, and that one's right down the middle. He's made a couple of field goals from 25 and 41, and an extra point following the 76-yard dash by Debo on the throw by Brock, and the Niners have opened up a 13-0 lead, 11:47 to play. Second quarter in Seattle. We're back right after these messages.
SiriusXM presents a brand new exclusive show with former UN ambassador, governor, and presidential candidate Nikki Haley on Nikki Haley Live.
Join me on Nikki Haley Live, a show where we talk about facts, policies that affect your family, stories from the campaign trail, the upcoming election, and maybe a bit about music and sports along the way. Tune in to Nikki Haley Live.
Nikki Haley Live, Wednesdays at 8 a.m. East on Triumph, Channel 111, and on the SiriusXM app.
I'm Bruce Murray.
And I'm Rich Gannon.
Join us Friday, noon Eastern time on the SiriusXM Blitz. We'll recap the NFC West matchup between the 49ers and the Seahawks.
Touchdown!
San Francisco.
Plus, we will preview the rest of Week 6, starting with the Commanders, Ravens, Lions, Cowboys, and the Jets' first game without Robert Saleh on Monday Night Football versus the Bills. So don't miss these Sirius XM Blitz with me and Rich Gannon, Friday, noon Eastern time on NFL Radio Channel 88 and the all-new Sirius XM app.
I'm Ashley Flowers, host of the #1 true crime podcast in the world, Crime Junkie. This Halloween season, we're getting into the spirit on Crime Junkie Radio. With hair-raising episodes of full-body chills, Crime Junkie Radio is your ultimate spooky destination for 24/7 true crime all month long. It's all on Crime Junkie Radio, your ultimate obsession. Hear it now and anytime exclusively on the SiriusXM app. Just search Crime Junkie Radio.
The NFL Sunday Drive is your home for the 2024 regular season.
Caught for the touchdown!
This is Steve Torrey. Join me and Bill Leckus every Sunday at noon Eastern as we take you live to every game, every touchdown, and every key moment.
Bucks take the lead with 9 seconds left.
Plus, reporters from every game, fantasy updates, and guests live in the locker room.
49ers tight end George Kittle.
Catch the NFL Sunday Drive every Sunday at noon Eastern on NFL Radio Channel 88 and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
This
Chase the sweet nectar of the end zone
is the NFL on SiriusXM.
Pull up and make plans for the all-new Oktoberfest and Return of Tricks and Treats event at California's Great America this fall. Visit CA Great America for event dates and to get your tickets.
Officially on the Laviska Chenault fumble, it was caused by Darrell Luter Jr. and recovered by Tatum Bethune, the rookie, round 7 linebacker out of Florida State. Niners took over on the 29, but didn't go very far. I tell you the scoring drive summary: 4 plays plus the field goal in 6 yards, and the field goal was made from 41 yards out by Matthew Wright. The Niners out to a 13-0 lead, so here they go again inside the NFC West. Big leads. Can they hold it? Here's the kickoff by Matthew Wright, and this one will be a touchback right in the NFL logo at midfield. Crowd getting pumped up. A lot of Niner fans are here inside Lumen Field. So Seattle will go on their 30-yard line with the Niners up 13-0 with 11:47 to play in the first half. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the U.S. Bank San Francisco 49ers radio.
Listen to groundbreaking interviews and thrilling play-by-play all season long. Touchdown! On SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
Seattle down 13-0. They lost at home to the Giants on Sunday. This crowd's not happy. Geno Smith under center. Here's a handoff. Kenneth Walker gets hit in the backfield by Robert Beal Jr. And Malik Mustafa comes in for the stuffer.
Well, they blitz Malik Mustafa off the edge opposite of Robert Beal. So he came off the left side of the defense, and Robert Beal did a great job of setting the edge on those pullers, and then Mustafa tracked it down.
She's going no huddle here, Gino, after a 3-yard stuff by Malik Mustafa. Now they're all looking over to the sideline like college football to get the routes from the assistant coaches here. Mike McDonald did coach a couple of years defense, and Jim Harbaugh in Michigan. Gino out of the shotgun, looks right. Now pressured, going to step up and run. Big guy's been running well. A flag is down, and he's down on the 35-yard line. Probably a hold.
It is a hold on Seattle.
The Seattle interior line. Craig Rolstadt is our referee tonight. It was thrown down by his umpire.
Holding. Offense. Number 67. 5-yard penalty. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
It's on their left tackle. Charles Cross called for the hold. One thing about Geno, he's been running more. He had 72 yards rushing against the New York Giants, a career high. He had a 32-yard run in that game, Tim, and their Denver win. He ran in the end zone from 34 yards out.
Oh, yeah, he will take off, and it's not a lot of fading out and running outside. He takes off right up the gut.
Well, they're going fast, even after negative play. Second down, 23. Floyd around the edge. They over the middle to Charbonnet. The running back will run out to the original line and beyond. Well, this will make it a third and manageable from 2nd and 23. He runs out to the 31-yard line to set up a third down and 9. And again, they're going no huddle, and they're going fast. Geno in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, and DK right.
3 plays.
Geno back. Niners jumped off sides. High ball overthrown. But this will be now a 3rd down and 3.
That's going to be on Bosa at left end.
Defense, number 97. The 5-yard penalty. Replay. Third down.
Well, they're going so fast, and again, they are the third most team as far as using no huddles, Tim, but they don't often snap it right away, but they hold you at the line. They're not huddling, but they're going Chip Kelly kind of fast here.
And they're not doing a lot of shifts and motions, which is something they've done all season. Here's the college spread attack that they've been running right now.
Well, Zach Charbonnet, the running back, is almost standing on the Niners sideline. He's so far out right, and the ball's on the left hash mark. 3 are right, 2 are left on 3rd and 3. Gino back, throws high, incomplete. Smith and Jigba was open on the crossing route against the Amador Lenore, and Gino missed. Now, they got to punt the ball away.
They are.
They are sending out Michael Dixon to punt. The crowd is groaning here as Gino threw the early pick, overthrowing Lockett, intercepted by Mustafa, and this one he overthrew Smith and Jigba.
Yeah, and he just let it sail because Jigba was open on that drag route in front of Amador Lenore, threw it over his head.
Here's the punt by Michael Dixon. Big punt. Jacob Cowing will backpedal, call for a fair catch. He may want to let that bounce in the end zone, although these punters are so good. One thing about Michael Dixon, he has been kicking touchbacks this year. 56-yard punt there, no return. He has 5 inside the 20 coming into the game tonight, and now 6. But he has 4 touchbacks, so you don't know if that ball would have gone in the end zone. So Geno Smith, Tim, coming into the game and throwing the ball more than anybody in the NFL, 199 attempts in 5 games. And his completion percentage was the 5th best in the NFL at 71.9. Tonight he is 4 for 9, missing some. And the 3 in a row that he targeted DK Metcalf, he missed him. So they're a little off in the passing game.
Yeah, and look, he does not like pressure. And the pressure in the pocket has been collapsing on him. And he has not been able to execute when the 49er rushers are getting pushed in front of him.
And they're pinning their ears back up 13-0. 1st and 10, 6-yard line. Brock throws middle, catch by Kittle. Tackled by their new middle linebacker, Tyrell Dotson. George gets out across the 10-yard line. So picks up a good gain there on 1st down. George historically has always played well against Seattle, and especially well here at Lumen Field.
Yeah, and that's the first pass in this game, I think, that it was really on rhythm. And Kittle coming from the right side and just runs across her right in front of Brock Purdy. They can attack those linebackers in Baker and Dotson in the pass game.
Gain of 7, 2nd down 3. Brock in the gun. J.P. Mason to his left. And now they're going to move Jawan Jennings in motion left. Toss sweep going that way with Jawan blocking. Runs for a 1st down and more. Nice block there by Aaron Banks at left guard. And J.P. Mason able to go through that hole.
And he's holding his left shoulder. Something's wrong with J.P. Mason.
He is down.
Looking like he's reaching at his chest on the left side.
He is down on his back here after a 14-yard run by Jordan Ponchez Mason, who has been a revelation undrafted player in his 3rd year. Coming into the game tonight, Tim, he had 536 yards rushing. The most in the first 5 games of a season in 49er history. Think about that and all the running backs they've had. The $1 million backfield. McCaffrey had the previous best last year, but he's got the most. Even more than Charlie Garner at a 500-yard first 5 games. Is he okay?
Yeah, it doesn't look good. He went down, and we know how tough J.P. Mason is and was reaching at his left shoulder somewhere around his chest right away.
Isaac Arendo is the backup, and after that, Patrick Taylor. JP does get up, and he does walk off the sideline. It'll be 1st and 10 Niners when we come back after up 13-0 with 9:26 to play in the first half on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Whoa, even parked, you can hear the 2024 Toyota Tacoma's powerful engine. Ultra-responsive torque. I could pull a jet ski. Dirt bikes, construction materials. Should I start flipping houses? Oh, wow. Is that the 2024 Land Cruiser? iForce Max hybrid powertrain, full-time 4-wheel drive. This Land Cruiser is legendary. Am I worthy? Where do I go? Where can't I go? How much vacation time do I have left? Oh, find yourself in a capable, reliable new Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places.
Game day in the Bay. The air is electric, the crowd is roaring, and the 49ers are ready to take the field. Whether you're tailgating with friends at the stadium or watching from the comfort of home, Levi's has always been a part of that tradition. Just like the 49ers, we're all in on heart, grit, and the spirit of never backing down. Because what makes us great. Suit up in Levi's and become a part of the enduring tradition. Shop now at Levi.com or a store near you. Together, we make game day legendary. Let's go Niners!
Calling all 49ers fans, your ultimate adventure awaits in Los Cabos. Imagine setting sail on the sparkling waters of the Sea of Cortez, teeing off like a pro on world-class golf courses, and savoring award-winning cuisine where the desert and the mountains meet the sea. Feel the vibrant culture of Los Cabos come alive and elevate your vacation game. Don't wait. Head to visitloscabos.travel and start planning your dream getaway.
Pizza just goes better with Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Pizza.
Thank you.
But don't take our word for it. In fact, don't take any words for it. Crispy and cheesy, paired with delicious and refreshing. My mouth is watering already. Ooh, too high. Yeah, we've all been there. Every bite is better with Pepsi.
Be there for Sunday Night Football on October 27th when the Dallas Cowboys come to Levi Stadium, presented by Cache Creek Casino Resort. Tickets are available now at 49ers.com/tickets.
Jordan Mason landed on his left elbow. It could be a left shoulder injury, maybe a dislocation. We'll see. He walked back into the 49er locker room, so it's on to another rookie. A lot of rookies tonight playing a lot of snaps on national TV, Tim. This will be Isaac Guerrero coming in now.
Only 12 carries on the season for the fourth-round rookie, 3.4 yards per carry.
1st and 10, they put him in an I. Brock under center, Juszczyk, the fullback. Toss play coming to Guerrero, 14 toss. Well, he got there quick, but he got down fast. Jerome Baker, that fast middle linebacker, put him on the ground. So that was a 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 7. Behind Guerrero, you got Patrick Taylor Jr., the former Green Bay Packer, who has not run the ball as a Niner yet.
I do appreciate the good cut downhill by Guerrero, right off the back of a block of Dominic Pooney.
Got 3 yards. 2nd down, 7. Niners on their 30, up 13-0 with 8.5 to play in the first half. Rock under center. Here's a bootleg. Throws over the middle. Caught by Brandon Ayuk. Got a first down out across the 45-yard line. Hard play action there.
There you go.
Rock got his shoulders flipped around 360. Tim picked up the field and hit Ayuk over the middle for 16 yards.
Yeah, well, they faked the Bob lead, and they've been running with success in between the tackles. And Tyrell Dotson, the inside linebacker, just bit on that bigger than Dallas. Brandon Ayuk on a crossing route right behind him.
Now that looks more like the Niner offense. They have been getting away from the play action. I mean, that was not really a keep or a boot. It was kept in the middle there. But Brock looked definitive. 1st and 10, 46-yard line. Debo to the right, going to take a pivot, fake. Pressure in his face from Mafe, gets it out to Kittle. He gets hit low. Nice tackle there by Devin Witherspoon. 2nd-year corner from Illinois. What a rookie year he had last year, and he is a tremendous player.
And a really good job by Brock Purdy, because they were ready for that little keeper action. Boy, Mafe was right in the face of Brock Purdy. He drops it down into a sidearm sling and gets it to Kittle, and they're able to get 3 yards. And you're absolutely right on Devin Witherspoon.
He will light you up.
He is a big-time player.
And we have had it confirmed. Jordan Mason has a shoulder injury, a left shoulder. He hit his elbow hard. It just goes up. So maybe it popped out and they put it back in. We'll see. Debo, the lone back. Brock on a 7-step drop under center. Going to load up. Now get chased out of there. He will run away from Hankins and run for a Niner first down.
I'll tell you what, his short area quickness and burst is ridiculously good, because they were closing all around him. Seattle thought they had an opportunity to get him. Brock puts his foot on the gas pedal, again, north and south, and runs for a first down.
Again, his 40 time is not fast at 4.84, but the 10-yard split 1.6. And he actually cited his 10-yard split when he ran effectively against New England and said, I got a faster 10-yard split than McCaffrey or Debo. Not technically correct, but close. 1st and 10, Niners on the Seattle 41. Toss to Guerrero. Comes wide right, gets pulled down from the backside by Mafe. Not much there. Again, Julian Love, the safety, was there, and Trey Brown, the cornerback.
And Trey Brown gets up slow, and he's limping a little bit. This is a physical smash-mouth game, and both teams are really getting after it.
Guerrero goes off the field, and the Niners are playing with Kyle Juszczyk as the lone running back on the field. The formation, they call it 11 juice. 3 wide receivers, 11 personnel. The one running back is Kyle Juszczyk. And they have Debo line up in the backfield with Juszczyk. Brock under center. Jennings goes in motion right. Fake the jet sweep to Jennings. A toss to Debo coming left. Turns the corner, drops his shoulder, then runs. What a collision that was with Julian Love. Debo did not go down, but he got pushed out of bounds on the Seattle 36.5-yard line. Gained 5 yards.
Two really good blocks out on the edge for Debo Samuel that allowed him to get around the corner. Trent Williams and George Kittle both get seal blocks to open the corner.
3rd down and 5. Niners on the Seattle 36.5. Field goal from here would be long. 54, 55 yards. Brock in a shotgun. They're going to send Ayuk in motion right inside of Jennings, inside of Debo. Kittle is left. 3rd and 5. Brock throws out right. Caught. It's a first down on the outcut to 3rd and Jawan.
Chains, baby.
Move him.
And that is his bread and butter, just the quick out route versus zone coverage. And as soon as the defenders get into their back pedal, and it's already Burns on Jawan Jennings, he knows exactly where the first down line is. Left foot in the ground, out cut, well-timed, good throw from Brock Purdy.
Artie Burns just brought up from the practice squad, the longtime Pittsburgh Steeler, was a first-round draft pick, couple of years in Chicago, and a 3rd year in Seattle. Reek Woolen is down with an ankle injury, so Burns is their 3rd corner. 10th play of the drive. 1st and 10 Niners. 29. Handoff to Rendo off the left side. Gets tackled from behind. A flag came down. Draymond Jones actually whipped him forward. And did somebody grab his face mask?
Absolutely.
It's on Seattle. And this will be a personal foul.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense, number 55.
It's on Draymond Jones.
Half the distance to goal from the end of the run. Automatic. First down.
So when he tackled Garendo, Tim, he grabbed a face mask and he pulled.
Yeah, and pulled him towards the goal line of the Seattle Seahawks. So he spun him around and then ripped him to the ground by his face mask and gets him about 2 or 3 yards, and then they'll tack on to the end of that.
Now here we are again inside the Toyota red zone. Niners got down there one time and got to the 7-yard line, the low red zone, and could not score. 1st and 10 Niners on the Seattle 13-yard line. The Niners now 9 for 23 inside the red zone this year. Not good. There's Purdy in the gun. Gun run to Garendo coming left. They didn't block Leonard Williams at all.
Oh, they tried to block him, but he got away from Trent Williams.
Well, you just don't see Trent miss like that. It's a big man matchup. Leonard Williams playing great football, the former Jet and Giant, and now 2nd-year Seahawk. Well, that's nothing on that run, less of a yard. TFL for Leonard Williams. 2nd down at 11. That's the problem. More in the low red zone, Tim. They get stood up in the running game on 1st down. And now you got to throw, you would think. We approach 3:20 to play in the half. Niners up 13-0.
Got to get Kyle Juszczyk involved in the passing game.
He's going to come in motion left to right. Here's Brock back. Time, throws low, incomplete. And it was Artie Burns covering Debo Samuel on a crossing route. Ball came out, nose down, and went in the ground.
Yeah, well, Leonard Williams was getting pressure again. And he just goes and just does a really good push-pull on Aaron Banks at left guard, and he hits Brock Purdy as he's unloading the football.
3rd down at 11 for the Niners. 49ers so far on 3rd down. 13th play of the drive coming up here. It's a big one, 3rd and 11. They're 3 for 6 on 3rd down. Juszczyk to the right of Brock. Kittle goes in motion right. 3 right, 1 left. Here's a screen to Juszczyk. Got blown up by Baker. The moment he caught the ball on a fullback screen, but he's the lone back in there, Tim. It was Jerome Baker all over him.
Yeah, Baker saw it the whole way. And you love to throw screens versus 2 deep coverage and get those guys separated and out of position, but Baker didn't take the bait. He had his eyes on Kittle the whole way and lit him up before the blocker could. Aaron Banks was trying to get out there in front of him, but Jerome Baker beat him to the football.
They are so much faster. Bobby Wagner is gone. Darrell Taylor's gone. Jordan Brooks is gone. These linebackers are fast. 35-yard field goal by number 35, Matthew Wright. And here's the snap, and the kick is away, and it's good for Matthew Wright. So he's made 3 field goals now as a Niner. And the Niners have opened up a 16-0 lead in Seattle. 25-yard field goal, 41-yard field goal, and now with 2:33 to play in the half, he makes a 35-yard field goal. And the Niners got the 1 touchdown, which was a bomb to Debo Samuel down the left sideline. More of a catch after a run after the catch, Tim. So they're 0 for 2 inside the red zone, 0 for 1 in the low red zone. They do have a 16-0 lead, but again, it feels like it could be more, but they are dominating the first half.
Absolutely, and the offensive line is doing a heck of a job of opening holes in the run game in between the tackles, but when they've had to throw it down in the red zone, they've been unable to keep Brock Purdy in rhythm and clean. Been good pressure from the Seahawks, and that's been the story against this 49er offense when they're trying to throw it down near the goal line.
Another lengthy touchdown drive. I showed a scoring drive summary, or a field goal drive. The Niners had a 90-yard drive earlier, and now they have a 77-yard drive in 14 plays, 7:43 off the clock, and that drive started backed up on the 6-yard line. Matthew Wright will kick off. Again, not strong enough to hit it deep in the end zone and run at the goal line. LaVisca Chenault will come out, angling across the field left, does not make the 30-yard line. So he caught the ball far right. At least he was able to push it to one side. And Seattle and Jay Harbaugh, their special teams coordinator, Jim's son, called a return left. 28-yard return out to around the 29-yard line. So let's see if Seattle can score here before the end of the first half. Remember, the Niners get the ball to start the second half. 2:27 to play in the half. All Niners up 16-0. Gino is 4 of 9 in the first half. He has Kenneth Walker III to his left. Noah Fant, the tight end. High snap from center, handoff to Walker. Bosa came crashing down. Leonard Floyd from the other end. They help get him on the ground along with Malik Collins. See if Seattle runs one more play before the 2-minute warning. They don't want to give the ball back to the Niners. But they're going to get up on the ball. They break the huddle and run up on the ball fast, a lot like the Rams when they had Goff and Gurley did. 2:03, 2:02, 2:01. And they're going to take it to the 2-minute warning here, Craig Rolstaff.
The 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning is brought to you by Xfinity. Bring on the good stuff with Xfinity, a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 76-yard catch and dash from Deebo. 3 Matthew Wright field goals, and the Niners lead 16-0 on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Xfinity here. How can we help? There are so many Niners games streaming this season. Can Xfinity Internet handle it?
Oh, we know the game is only live once, so we built a network with all-pro speeds and low lag so you don't miss a snap.
So I can yell, "He's open!" when he's actually open?
Yeah, but the quarterback still can't hear you.
Xfinity is a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Stream live sports from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Bring on the good stuff. Actual speeds vary and not guaranteed. Streaming content limited to the U.S.
Wine and football can be complicated, but you don't have to be an expert to be a fan. This NFL season, we're ditching the rulebook and raising a glass to what's easy. Pinot Grigio and pizza bagels? Go for it. We don't throw penalty flags for unlikely pairings because Barefoot Wine and the San Francisco 49ers are a winning team. So huddle up and uncomplicate the game with wines that are easy to love. Barefoot, the official wine sponsor of the NFL.
Copyright 2022 Barefoot Sellers, Modesto, California. All rights reserved. Enjoy responsibly. 21+.
Get your game on at Safeway. Earn 4 times 4U points on participating items and opt in for a chance to redeem Game On points and win free groceries for a year or 49ers experiences. Just look for the specially marked tags in-store and shop participating items to start earning. Redeem for catalog items like a Chevron gift card, a Great America gift card, 49ers swag, and more. The more items you shop, the more Game On points you'll earn. Click on the Safeway app or sign up at Safeway.com/GameOn to begin playing today.
49ers fans know the importance of a winning strategy on the field. Off the field, Dignity Health is here to help you develop your winning playbook for living a happy, healthy life. Our award-winning hospitals and care sites are supported by a lineup of 50,000 doctors, nurses, and extended care teams. Learn more about us at dignityhealth.org. The official healthcare partner for the San Francisco 49ers and Levi Stadium. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Coming out of the 2-minute warning, 2nd and 7, Seattle. Gino looks left, now middle throws. Smith and Jigba with a big run out to midfield.
What a
Just
route.
took an in cut there. He is a
route.
savvy young route runner.
What a
19
route.
yards on the catch and run.
Yeah, on Diamador Lenore. And I don't know if Diamador guessed that it was going to be an out route, but that cut was wicked.
1st and 10, Seattle running their old school helmet in midfield. Gino got him up on the ball, then backed away. Seahawks are wearing their 1990s look with a helmet to match. And the logo in midfield, the royal blue and silver combination. Royal blue jersey, silver pants. Niners in all white. Play action. Gino back. Pocket collapsing. Gets out right. Leonard Floyd got him from behind, but he got it out to Kenneth Walker III just before he got
How did he get that ball out?
I don't know, but he gained only a couple of yards there. Leonard Floyd got around the edge fast.
He sure did. And Nick Bosa took an inside charge on the inside and on the other side an inside rush, but Floyd was just working the corner and just kept going. I don't know how Geno Smith got that ball out as Floyd was tracking him down from behind.
This time Seattle huddles. They don't want to punt the ball back to the Niners. They want to extinguish the half. 50 seconds to go in the half. 2nd down 9, 2-by-2 formation. 2 left, 2 right. Walker stays in the block, gets out. Geno going to throw one deep downfield for DK. And it's broken up by George Odom.
Boy, and he had him too. That ball came out late, and it looked like it was a little underthrown, which allowed George Odom to catch up and have an impact on DK not catching that football.
And George Odom is in, Tim, because Malik Mustafa is out with an ankle injury. That ball hit DK in the hands, but coming from behind, Odom raked it out of there.
Timed it up absolutely perfectly. 49ers were in cover 2 or cover 4 to that side, so Odom was a little bit tighter. It was good pressure up front on Geno Smith, which forced him to get that ball out.
He ran a sluggo, a slant and go. Seattle's got to call a timeout. The play clock got down to 1.
First charge timeout.
39 seconds to go in the half, so it's 3rd down and 9. DK Metcalf is just a specimen. He goes 6'4", 235 pounds, and he ran a 4.3, 240 coming out. He's just huge. And he ran a slant and go there.
And there was miscommunication without question between George Odom and Ike Adams.
So George has come in because Malik Mustafa is out with an ankle injury. His return questionable, and he's in for Talanoa Fungas on IR with torn ligaments in his wrist. Meanwhile, J.P. Mason, who left the game with a shoulder injury, has returned from the 49er locker room. So he's back on the 49ers sideline. See if they get the ball before the half ends. 3rd down and 9, Seattle. Niners up 16-0 here. They're going to put Geno in the shotgun. Those 3 wide receivers all go to the left.
Showing pressure with Fred Warner.
DK Metcalf, the outside guy. Here's Geno back. Going to throw left. Smith and Jigba wide open. How'd they drop him out of the 3 receivers? The trips left. Toe taps the sideline. This guy is just so savvy for a second-year receiver. And he got dropped there, Tim, and caught the ball with 2 hands, tapped the toes down, and gained 17 yards.
Yeah, and there is no doubt there was a bust in terms of the coverage for the defense.
And Jair Brown matched up with him on the inside. He ran an out cut, and nobody picked him up. So it's 1st and 10, Seattle on the 31-yard line. They're in field goal range with 34 seconds to go in the half. They're in a 2-by-2 formation. They empty the backfield. Geno throws middle. Catch made by Noah Fant. Jair Brown will throw him down shy of the 1st down. They gain 9 yards.
Well, they get
timeout Seattle.
They throw Kenneth Walker. They get him out of the backfield and on a swing route. And as soon as Devondre Campbell had to go honor him, because they will throw those if there's nobody on him. And as soon as he went to go get Kenneth Walker, Fant was sitting right where Devondre Campbell just left the vacated area, and Geno put it right on the money.
Noah Fant, 2 catches. DK Metcalf's been targeted 5 times, Tim, and caught 1. He caught 1 against the zone. And Devondre Campbell, the crossing route for 30 yards. The one drive, they targeted him 3 straight times. They were all incomplete. And on that slant and go, the sluggo, he got behind George Odom. And Geno a little late, a little bit light. So it is 2nd and 1, Seattle on the Niner 22. Here's Bosa on block, gets in, a screen to Smith and Jigba, and he runs inside the 10, or at the 10. He's tackled there by Jair Brown. They even blocked Bosa. Timeout Seattle.
Left him totally unblocked.
Did they let him go on purpose to set up a screen to Smith and Jigba?
And they started in Jigba out wide, and then he came on an in-breaking route right away.
Like a middle screen.
Behind the 3 blockers, and it ended up being a middle screen.
What is Geno thinking? Here comes Bosa! But he got it out around him. And Smith and Jigba just ran a middle screen there, and that guy can get vertical right away. An impressive young receiver he is. He was a first-round pick, number 20 overall, a couple of years ago out of The Ohio State University. That's all. They produce a lot of good football players. They produce wide receivers
like
in Columbus.
crazy. And that was a perfect play call right there because they caught Devondre Campbell on a blitz pressure.
Seattle inside the Toyota red zone on the 9 or 12-yard line. 1st and 10 from there. And they have 21 seconds to get in before half. Geno back. Steps up in the pocket, throws the ball away. Flag is down. Well, they're going to get Ike Adam for a penalty there in the end zone. Noah Fant.
And no reason to do it.
Was the ball catchable?
Yeah, I think it was catchable.
Thought Geno was just throwing it away. What's the call? Is it a PI or a hold?
It didn't come from the back of the end zone where typically that's going to come from.
Pass interference. Defense, number 22. The penalty occurred at the 1-yard line. Seattle ball, automatic first down.
He didn't need to do that.
Especially on a tight end, Noah Fant. Now, Noah Fant can run, but he's not as fast as Ike Adam. And Ike just, as he was trying to make his break on the corner route, Ike was all over his shoulder holding on to him.
I mean, he held him the entire route.
Didn't need to do it.
And then he didn't let him go when the ball was in the air.
And this has been the story of this 49ers defense in terms of the inconsistencies on this drive. A busted coverage for a big play and a DPI that puts it at the 1.
1st and goal, 2-yard line. Geno out of the shotgun, looks left, throws high for Lockett on the in-cut. Incomplete. So now it is 2nd and goal, 2-yard line with 13 seconds to go. Seattle have any more timeouts left? They have none.
And it was another, the 49ers got picked off because Njigba, Smith Njigba was wide open out in the flat. Geno did not see him and tried to throw it to the back of the end zone.
Now they're bringing in 2 tights. Farrell Brown and Noah Fant line up tight right. Kenneth Walker the third is right. 2 are left. Geno looks left. Geno throws back of the end zone. Smith and Jigba broken up by Diamador Lenore.
Great play.
Textbook play. The ball hit Smith and Jigba in his hands, Tim, and Demo just went up and played right through his hands.
Yeah, was not playing the ball at all because he had his back turned to Geno Smith. Geno saw it, tried to put it over his head. Diamador Lenore could not have timed it any better going up and ripping that pocket and ripping those arms away from the football.
What did Demo tell me in our pregame interview about JSN? He doesn't like physicality.
A little bump and grind.
Bump and
grind is what he said.
3rd down and goal, 2-yard line. Can they get in? Will they go forward on 4th down? They might. Geno out of the shotgun. Looks left. Geno going to lob again for the end zone for TK. Went up on Renardo Green. Is he inbounds?
He is not.
He's out of bounds. Green shoved him out of bounds. What a play by the rookie.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass.
And they're going to kick the field goal here. Wow. Renardo Green just took him out and forced him out of bounds, which is new in the NFL. He did not get the right foot down.
His right toe was on the end line. He was a half inch away from a touchdown. Great job by Renardo Green. Sticky coverage and never giving up on the play.
Crowd looking at the big board. They want a challenge here, but that's like Isaiah Likely opening day at Arrowhead. His right green cleat is out of bounds. That is not a touchdown. They're going to kick the field goal here from Jason Myers, 20-yard attempt. Crowd is booing. I don't know what they're looking at. The board clearly shows his right cleat, all green, neon green, was out of bounds.
Yeah, in under 2 minutes, that's got to go to the booth anyway. So
yeah, field goal made by Jason Myers to make it 16-3. So we feel good about the first half. The Niners dominated. Well, we felt good about it in L.A. We felt better about it against Arizona Sunday. The red zone is still the dead zone. Seattle did move at the end of the half, so what do you think they're going to talk about at halftime?
Well, the 49ers
step on their throats.
Yeah, and don't self-inflict on defense with busted coverages. Saw a couple of them on that drive, which Seattle up until this last drive had 21 yards in the second quarter. They were all over them. And then they get the big breakdown in the coverage, and then they get the DPI in the end zone from Mike Adam, and there was no need to do it. He was in good coverage versus a slower player.
And they went 69 yards in 11 plays. Our Toyota scoring drive summary. The Niners do hold down low there and kick the field goal from Jason Myers. So the Niners do get the lead here at halftime by a score of 16-3. Matthew Wright Mr. Wright made 3 field goals in the first half from 25, 41, and 35 yards away. The big one to Deebo Samuel on the throw by Brock Purdy, 76-yard Deebo dash. But again, they fell twice inside the red zone. The lead could be bigger, but the Niners are dominating the first half. They outgained Seattle 244 yards to 133. John Lund will have tonight's United Airlines 49ers halftime report. Niners lead in Seattle 16-3 on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Step back in time at the Northern California Renaissance Fair. Weekends at Casa de Fruta, now through October 20th. This weekend, come celebrate the mystery and fun of Venetian Carnival and Masquerade. Enjoy colorful costumes, delicious food, fine drinks, non-stop entertainment, games of skill, and artisans marketplace. Cheer on your favorite night at the Royal Joust. Come join in the fun. Kids 12 and under are free. Go to NorCalRenFair.com for tickets. Huzzah!
From the sounds of the islands playing as you take your seat to the Hawaii-inspired interior and cabin crew that treats you.
They're going to have to ride him.
Yeah, absolutely, and I love the mindset of how they've attacked this Seattle defense downhill in between the tackles. J.P. Mason, 8.1 yards per carry, so he's been getting after it. The offensive line's been opening nice holes for him. And Brock Purdy ends up 9 of 14 for a $139 and a long touchdown to Deebo Samuel, despite being under heavy pressure, and has made some big plays with his legs as well. But they've got to protect him better as this second half moves.
Well, it's interesting. Deebo Samuel is back to return this kickoff. to start the second half, not Isaac Guerrero, which means a couple of things. Guerrero did fumble one a couple of weeks ago, but he did return last week against Arizona.
Or maybe they need
Guerrero to be a running back. Is the next point, Tim. He's back with Patrick Taylor. Let's keep an eye on J.P. Mason. J.P. is over on the 49ers sideline with that bad left shoulder, landed on his left elbow. So he is going to prepare to start the second half, but they may have to use Guerrero more. Jason Myers, the longtime Seattle kicker, will kick away here. He will do so from our right to left as we look down from our western vantage point on the Seahawks sideline from south to north. Beautiful night here in Seattle. No wind. Clear, 59 degrees at kickoff. And now the second half kickoff, Jason Myers will hit it to Patrick Taylor Jr. He's coming out 10, 15, 20, and will get hit it around the 21-yard line. He's a big back, and he's able to push the pile.
There's
Still
a
not
flag
going
down. There is a flag down on the 30-yard line,
and he got
came
to
out
the
early.
25, maybe against the Niners.
D. Winters just got up limping. I hope he didn't reactivate that high ankle sprain.
Craig Rolstadt is our referee. 28-yard kickoff return by Taylor Jr. What's the penalty for?
Illegal formation. Seattle, number 23. It's a 5-yard penalty. End of the play. First down.
That's on Artie Burns, who they just brought up in the practice squad to play in their secondary as a nickelback. Again, they're a young coaching staff, and their special teams coordinator is Jay Harbaugh, who's not coached in pro football. He was with his dad in Ann Arbor, Michigan, University of Michigan. His dad is Jim Harbaugh. And they got Ryan Grubb as their offensive coordinator from the University of Washington. A lot of guys don't have NFL experience.
JP in the pistol behind
He's in
Rob.
there. We start on the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. And they're going to give it to him out of the pistol, coming wide right. Good speed. Turns the corner and picks up yardage close to a first down. He got banged out of bounds by Hull, the linebacker, at the 38-yard line. 8-yard run by Mason.
Yeah, and a good block by Colton McKivitz out on the edge. He gives him the edge. And then Brandon Ayuk gets a good block out there on Trey Brown to give him a few more yards. And JP looks like he's in tremendous pain.
He's coming off the field right away. And he's dangling his left shoulder. They're going to have to ride Guerrero and maybe Patrick Taylor Jr. 49ers 2nd and 1. He actually got 9 yards. Brock under center. True eye. Use check lead play to Guerrero off the left side. He'll push forward and pick up the first down. Now to around the 41-yard line. Jaron Reed. McKivitz push and shove after the tackle. Mason's trying to move his left arm, Tim, to get some blood flow into that shoulder. That thing was dangling when he came off the field after the last run.
And you could tell, I mean, he was grimacing as he was headed to the 49ers sideline in obvious pain.
1st and 10 Niners on their 42-yard line. Isaac Guerrero, the rookie out of Louisville, to the left of Brock in the gun. Debo jet sweep motion. Debo goes left. Brock going to look right, throw in the ground.
That's going to be PI on Trey Brown versus Brandon Ayuk.
Just grabbed him. And it will give the Niners another first down all over again with Craig Rolstadt's crew.
Either that or a defensive hold, but
yeah,
I
one
believe
or the
it's
other
on Trey Brown.
But either way, it's an automatic first down. The hold would be 5 yards. The PI, which they're debating now, would be a spot foul.
There's no foul on the play.
They're not going to pick it up. Well, he grabbed him around the right shoulder.
What do you mean there's no foul on the play?
Clearly grabbed him there. How'd they pick that up?
Oh, my goodness. You got to be kidding me.
So it's 2nd and 10. Again, I think we all know what has happened here in L.A. when they were up 14-0, 21-7. And last week it was 23-10 and the game flipped. And now you don't have J.P. Mason. 2nd down, 10. Guerrero to the right of Brock and a shotgun. Juszczyk lines up inside of Ayuk. Right. Debo and Kittle are left. Brock out of the shotgun. Going to drop back 5 steps. Throw out left. Open is George Kittle. Down the sideline he races. Into Seattle territory. Still breaking tackles inside their 30-yard line.
Wide open. George Kittle on the corner route. And a really good job by Kittle because he stays in to protect just long enough. And then he leaks and they turn him loose. And he's able to get free inside the 30-yard line.
George always plays well in Seattle.
Really a good route because he baited him right into it. He stayed in to block, then he released and slowed down like he was looking to do something, put his foot in the ground and broke for the corner.
That's how he got the corner route on Jerome Baker. 29-yard catch by George Kittle. 1st and 10 on the 29. Garendo off the right side, gets strung out there by Draymond Jones, but he has the speed to turn the corner and get something out of that.
Well,
Man, is he fast.
Yeah, there was nothing there, and so we bounced it, and my initial thought was like, oh, no, not in this league. This is going to be a 3-yard TFL. But he was able to use that speed and get away from the speedy linebacker, Jerome Baker, and end up getting 6 yards.
He has 4.33 speed. And his 10-yard split is 1.54. So at his size, 221 pounds, he not only is fast, he's quick. The only guy with those measurables in the NFL, that kind of 40 time with that kind of size, is DK Metcalf, the wide receiver of these Seahawks. 2nd and 4, 23-yard line. Juszczyk in motion, comes downhill. Toss to Garendo, getting left. Runs for a first down, breaks a tackle. It'll give the Niners a first down back inside the Toyota red zone.
This is obviously the biggest load of work. He came into this game with only 12 carries, but I love this play in his mindset of taking all the grass in front of him, and he ended up trucking Trey Brown. All 220, just trucked right over the top of him.
Yeah, Garendo's a big guy at 221. So back-to-back 6-yard runs by Isaac Garendo. 1st and 10 Niners back inside that red zone where they were 0 for 2 in the first half. Brock in the shotgun. Patrick Taylor Jr. to his side. Handoff to Taylor. Good block by Juszczyk. And Patrick Taylor, the former Packer, will bang down to the Seattle 11-yard line. What a block by Juszczyk.
A great block by Juszczyk and a good block by everybody up front. Jake Brendel is able to get to the second level and get the linebacker locked up. And Patrick Taylor just puts his shoulder down and is able to get some nice yards. And another 6-yard run for the 49ers.
3 consecutive runs of 6, 6, and 6. And the Niners are down to their 4th and 5th string running backs. You don't have Christian McCaffrey. You don't have Elijah Mitchell. You don't have Jordan Mason. So it's Garendo and Taylor now. 2nd down run. Taylor left side. And Jaron Reed and Leonard Williams, 2 of the best players on the D-line. And Jonathan Hankins, the veteran. All 3 of them thrown down. Nothing there on a 2nd and 4. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 3. Again, inside the red zone, T-Rock. And they somehow get in here from the 10-yard line. Up 16-3. Last week, the Niners were 1 for 6 in the red zone. Tonight, they're 0 for 2. Niners on 3rd down are 3 for 7 tonight. 9th play of the drive. 3rd and 3. Brock shotgun. Taylor Jr. left. Jennings goes in motion. Return motion. Stays right. 3 right. Ayuk left. Brock looks right. Throws right. It is Kittle. Made the catch. Touchdown! Touchdown! San Francisco!
What a laser from Brock Purdy, and what a catch from George Kittle right in front of the pylon out to the right side of the 49ers. You could not throw that ball any better, and it looked like Kittle got his left toe just in bounds. That is, what a toe tap by George.
The ball's in the end zone. First, Julian Love, the safety, came across to swat of the way, just missed it.
What a throw.
And right in the front pylon, he caught the ball, got his feet down, and crossed the pylon. That's a touchdown. Matthew Wright with the extra point. And the 49ers, without J.P. Mason to run the ball, go to Garendo and Patrick Taylor, and they still got Brock, and they still got George Kittle. And the Niners still win in Seattle, or at least leading in Seattle. 10:07 to play, 3rd quarter now. 49ers 23, the Seahawks 3 on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Wine and football can be complicated, but you don't have to be an expert to be a fan. This NFL season, we're ditching the rulebook and raising a glass to what's easy. Pinot Grigio and pizza bagels? Go for it. We don't throw penalty flags for unlikely pairings because Barefoot Wine and the San Francisco 49ers are a winning team. So huddle up and uncomplicate the game with wines that are easy to love. Barefoot, the official wine sponsor of the NFL.
Copyright 2022 Barefoot Cellars, Modesto, California. All rights reserved. Enjoy responsibly. 21+. Gold Bar Whiskey, the official whiskey of the 49ers, is a whiskey for the faithful, proudly made right here in the Bay Area. Gold Bar Whiskey is double casked in California red wine barrels and comes in a beautiful eye-catching gold bar-shaped bottle. The perfect whiskey for any fan looking to raise the bar at home or away. Ask for Gold Bar Whiskey at Levi Stadium, at major retailers, or shop online today at goldbarwhiskey.com. Gold Bar Whiskey by Gold Bar Bottle Company, 40% alcohol by volume. Please enjoy responsibly.
From the opening kickoff to the game-winning drive, the 49ers play to win. And when the game ends, it's your turn to experience the thrill of winning at Cache Creek Casino Resort. You're just a short drive away from a AAA luxury 4-diamond hotel, 11 restaurants, an award-winning golf course, and exhilarating gaming. Come play and win at Cache Creek Casino Resort. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Please play responsibly.
Let's get ready for some football! As the official ticket marketplace of the 49ers and the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified 49ers tickets. And even if your plans get broken up, or worse, turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/49ers.
Get ready for the game with same-day delivery from Safeway. Order online at Safeway.com and get $20 off your first online order when you enter SAFE20 at checkout.
What a throw that was by Brock Purdy on 3rd down and 3. That was the Kittle drive. The 29-yarder on the delay corner route on Baker, and then he got to the front pylon there on Julian Love. Took a scoring drive summary, 9 plays, 76 yards, and 53. Wright's kickoff again, short 3-yard line. Laviska Shenault stays right, 20, 25, 30. Hit by Jalen Graham off of that, and he's gone. 40, 30, 20. Anybody going to catch him? 10, 5. Touchdown, Seattle.
Oh, my goodness.
Came right back and runs it back. 97 yards for a touchdown.
And just let them right back in this game.
Jalen Graham popped him, but actually propelled him forward through the hole.
Well, Jalen Mahoney had a shot on him just like early in the game and just whiffed and went down and had no impact on getting Shenault off of his track.
In L.A., it was a fake punt against Arizona last week. It was the Jake Moody injury.
Oh, my goodness.
Right after a touchdown to the blocked field goal. Jason Myers trying to make this a 2-score game. He will kick the extra point, interestingly, from the left hash mark, and he can put it anywhere he wants. And he drives it through, and man.
Had this crowd sitting on their hands until that, and now they've erupted again.
Laviska Shenault, wearing Warren Moon's old number 1, took it on the 3-yard line. So Matthew Wright just does not have a strong enough leg here in Seattle at night, Tim, to catch touchbacks. So he got through that hole, and then Graham propelled him forward, and he was gone.
Well, it's the rookie Mahoney who's got to do a better job. I mean, he is right down the middle of the field, unblocked, and never even broke down to even slow Shenault down at all.
He's a good kickoff returner, Shenault. He was a high draft pick, 2nd-round pick, number 40 overall in 2020 by Jacksonville, 2 years there, and then a couple of years in Carolina. And here he is in Seattle, and he gets the Seahawks right back into the game. A 49er lead, which for a second was 23-3, and now 23-10. Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. This is the U.S. Bank San Francisco 49ers radio.
Interact with our stable of former players, coaches, and executives all day long on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
49er offense goes right back to work after a 9-play, 76-yard drive.
And now they're going to have to recapture that momentum that they just established after the great Kittle drive and the best throw of the year from Brock Purdy.
It was a great throw on the 3rd and 3. 10-yard touchdown pass to Kittle. Here's the kickoff by Jason Myers. And this is returnable Debo from the 1-yard line. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Good return by Debo, who is now the kickoff returner with the injury to J.P. Mason. Isaac Orendo has to yield that job because he's your number 1 tailback. Boy, a lot of rookies are contributing. Pooney at right guard has started all year. Malik Mustafa started at safety, and now Malik, in the ankle injury, he is out the rest of the game. Renardo Green, the round 2 pick, starting tonight. He made a great shove out on DK Metcalf to save a touchdown. And now it's the 4th rounder, Isaac Garendo. And he's going to yield the start here to Patrick Taylor Jr., the former Packer. Brock under center, 7-step drop, straight back, throws middle, check down Taylor. Taylor 40, and Taylor's got the first down.
That's that 2-buck killer again. They have the split safeties and drop the middle linebacker deep down the middle of the field. That is an easy read for Brock. They leak Patrick Taylor right out of the backfield through the middle of the formation, and then he puts his shoulder into Tyrell Dotson and delivers a blow to get this thing out to the 43-yard line.
Like J.P. Mason and Isaac Garendo, Patrick Taylor Jr. is a big back, 6'2", 217 pounds. 5th year out of Memphis, undrafted by Green Bay in 2020. 1st and 10, 49ers on their 43, up 23-10 with 9:09 to play, 3rd quarter. Brock's got an alert call here and a toss to Garendo now in. He gets hit hard as he tried to turn the corner by the middle linebacker Dotson, and they drop Garendo after a short gain.
All right, and a really good play by the linebacker in the middle, or Jaron Reed, because they had everybody blocked. McKivitz made a great block. Kittle made a great block. Garendo hit the hole in the right spot, but Jaron Reed was able to disengage and get him for only a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, he did get 2. So it's 2nd down and 8. 49ers on their 45-yard line. That kickoff return by Chenault's got the crowd back in the game. Play action. Brock going to roll right. Brock under pressure by Draymond Jones. Throws cut by Brandon Ayuk. Flag is down back in the interior line.
It's going to be a hold on the 49ers, I believe.
It is. It's coming back. Ayuk the catch and roll to the 40-yard line, but Craig Rolstad's crew is going to wipe it away.
Holding. Offense. Number 64. The 10-yard penalty replay. 2nd down.
It's on the center. Jake Brendel. It was thrown by the umpire, Stephen Woods, who was next to Rolstad in the offensive backfield.
Yeah, and they were bringing Tyrell Dotson on a blitz. And Jake Brendel coming off the block, he was helping inside, and then he came off late and saw Dotson late and really just closed on him right to the ground.
Tyrell Dotson's fast. He backed up Matt Milano in Buffalo, and then Milano got hurt last year, and he wound up starting 10 games. 2nd and 18. Niners back on the 35. Garendo is the back. Brock Purdy under center now. And it's a play action to Garendo. Mafe chasing Brock. So is Jaron Reed. Brock comes back left side, arms one. Catch. What a diving catch that was by Juwan Jennings. Negligible gain. Be careful here as they are all over Brock Purdy. Boy, Mafe so fast off the edge. 3rd down and 16.
It's amazing how Brock Purdy just buys time with those speedy edge players because those guys have juice, and Brock's able to wiggle away from both of them and set up this 3rd and 16.
This is by far the longest 3rd down the Niners have had all night. 4 of 8 on 3rd down, but this one now a timeout's going to be called here. Boy, it's getting loud in here. Lumen Field, one of the loudest in football here in Arrowhead as far as the outdoor
After
stadiums.
replay assist, the last pass was incomplete.
Yeah, Joe Innings didn't catch it.
Therefore, the ball will be on the 35-yard line.
So it's 3rd and 18. They move it back 2 yards, and it's 3rd and 18 on the 35.
7:44 on the game clock.
In this situation, it's not bad to punt the ball.
Yeah, and this crowd is igniting.
Listen to them. 68,000. They have sold out 175 consecutive Seahawks games. They love the Seahawks here. Stadium opened in 2002. There's Brock out of the gun. Quick one out to Debo on a bubble screen. Block from Trent Williams. Debo breaking tackles will push out. Remember, Kyle called
he
that play.
almost got it.
Now, you couldn't recall that play on like a 3rd and 26 in Chicago?
The Debo dash.
He almost ran for a touchdown. That one didn't work. Kyle likes that quick screen. He got 15 yards on that
he's
play.
He's pulling away from everybody.
Well, now it's 4th and 3. So if they jump off sides or something here, the Niners could get a first down, but it also moves you out to midfield where Wisnowski can end over end this and drop it inside the 10-yard line. D. Williams is their punt returner. Mitch will end over end this punt. T. Williams, the gunner, goes sliding by, but the ball stops.
What a
punt.
kick.
What a punt by Wisnowski.
No doubt.
Conley went sliding by, went into an actual slide like he's playing at T-Mobile Park for the Mariners next door, and the ball just stuck on the field turf. 45-yard, brilliant punt there by Wisnowski. He'll have Seattle on their 6-yard line. When we come back, you thought it was going to be easy, huh? 7:02 to play. Third quarter in Seattle. The Niner lead 23-3 is now 23-10. We're back right after these messages.
Hockey is back, and the NHL on Sirius XM sounds like this.
Score! Connor McDavid off the rush, set up by Hyman.
And this.
The Panthers have won the Stanley Cup for the first time. Yeah!
Hear every NHL game all season long on Sirius XM and the hometown announcers on the Sirius XM app, and talk about the day-to-day drama of the hockey season on NHL Network Radio, Channel 91.
This is John Paul Morosi. On the new SiriusXM original podcast, The Road to Cooperstown, I sit down with Hall of Famer Mariano Rivera.
John, I used to go to bed crying because I couldn't communicate. That frustrated me so bad that I said, you know what, this cannot happen. I have to learn the language.
The Road to Cooperstown airs Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern on MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM 89, and the all-new SiriusXM app. New episodes drop every Tuesday wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, Bay Area fans, Adam Copeland here. It's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star, TimberTech. As the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. Discover why so many people are faithful to TimberTech decking and railing. Order free samples at TimberTech.com.
From the sounds of the islands playing as you take your seat to the Hawaii-inspired interior and cabin crew that treats you like Ohana, Hawaii starts here with Hawaiian Airlines. Enjoy that first taste of vacation with a complimentary beverage and more room to sit back, spread out, and relax. With our newest nonstop routes to Oahu, Maui, Kauai, and Hawaii from the Bay Area, including our newest route from Sacramento to Kona and Lihue, Hawaii starts here. Visit HawaiianAirlines.com to book your vacation now. Hey, faithful, 2025 suites are now available for suite ownership. Join us as a suite partner now and enjoy benefits this season. Email suites@49ers.com to learn more.
Seattle Seahawks will start on their 6-yard line, down 23-10. Gino in the shotgun. Kenneth Walker III runs a route coming out of the backfield. Throw over the middle. Caught by the rookie tight end, A.J. Barner, out near the 20-yard line. He's a good-looking rookie. Played for Harbaugh in Michigan. 4th-round pick. Tim just ran a route over the middle, and he picks up good yardage there.
Yeah, zone beater, and good job with Gino steering Fred Warner out of the throwing lane. He went to jump the other tight end, Fant, and they hit Barner right behind him in the hole.
13-yard pickup. Gino out of the gun. Gun runs. Kenneth Walker III picks up a couple out across the 20 up to the 21 or 22-yard line. He got 2 or 3 there. Scoreboard update, Tim.
No, go ahead.
Is brought to you by, sponsored by El Camino Health. Our strength is your health. The winner of this game will go into first place in the NFC West. Niners 2-3, Seattle 3-2. So if the Niners win, they're both 3-3, and the Niners will have won the head-to-head. Arizona will be at Lambeau on Sunday. They could get to 3-3. They're 2-3, and the Rams 1-4 are on their bye week this early year. Play action. Here comes Bosa around the edge. Gino steps away from it. Gino's under siege. Somehow avoids a sack and throws the ball to the sideline, and it's knocked out of bounds by George Odom.
Oh, Kevin Givens is going to be upset at himself that he missed this sack. Bosa flushes Gino up and out. Kevin Givens is coming around, working in a stunt. Great eyes by Kevin Givens. He actually let Geno Smith dead leg him just a little bit, which got him off balance, and then he just missed the sack and went down.
Gino's a big man at 225. Givens got Jacoby Brissett, also a big man, down 2.5 times. He had 2.5 sacks a couple of weeks ago. 3rd down and 8, Seattle. They're motioning late. Noah Fant moves. They got to snap the ball here. Play clock at 3, 2, 1. They get it snapped in time, just in time. Gino back on 3rd down. Goes down the right sideline. Caught! by Tyler Lockett. He got behind Yadam. What a ball by Gino. What a route by the old man Lockett.
Oh, my goodness.
Here they come again. We got 5.5 to play in the third quarter. And they go for 41 over the top on third down.
And again, Ike Adam in pretty good coverage, but Geno Smith threw it to the inside and threw Lockett open, who has great ball skills.
Now they run real fast. Boy, they're going no huddle, and the handoff goes up the middle there for Pyle. Just keeps getting pushed forward. They ran Zach Charbonnet, the young receiver, started at Michigan and went to UCLA. The previous play was a 37-yard gain to Lockett. Out of the slot, Tim. He ran a slot fade there on Yadam.
Yeah, but it wasn't a fade. He broke it back inside. Yeah. Geno threw him open.
Second down, 6. Geno shotgun, 3-by-1. He hits Noah Fant on the outcut, gets a block from Smith and Jigba. Here come the Seahawks. They're on the Niner 25-yard line. Laviska Shenault's kickoff return touchdown. Only the second one ever with this new dynamic kickoff rule that they changed. DJ Dallas had one for Arizona in Buffalo week 1. This is the second one ever. Again, a special teams play or something has flipped the entire game.
Yeah, absolutely, and has this crowd obviously right back in it. All the momentum with the Seattle Seahawks. 49ers desperately need to hold them to only a field goal try here. Otherwise, this place is going to be an avalanche with the crowd.
1st and 10 on the 26-yard line. Geno going to play action. And I'm going to set up a screen to Walker. He had to wait, but he got it there. Walker room to go. And he's inside the Toyota red zone on the Niner 18-yard line. A nice veteran poise there by Geno Smith, who was celebrating, by the way, his 34th birthday today.
Well,
that screen
birthday.
Was not there right away. He pumped and then got it there.
Yeah, happy birthday to him and a happier birthday to you. Let's make it happier. Defense, get a stop here.
Here's K9 coming left. Nicely done by Jair Brown, getting in the box along with Diamador Lenore. The young secondary playing well. Malik Mustafa's out, so they got George Odom back there. So here we go. Here's a huge play, T-Rock. 3rd down and 3. Nick Sorensen calls the play over on the Niners sideline inside the Toyota red zone. Seattle 4 of 9 on 3rd down. Will they go forward on 4th down if they don't pick it up? 9th play of the drive.
Full-blown spread. 5 going out.
Yeah, 3 right, 2 left. Geno looks left, throws left, caught. DK, 1st down, Seattle.
Just using a big body on the rookie Renardo Green and just ran an out route. Geno knew he had the matchup. Pressure was coming, but delivered it as DK was able to get separation out of the tight split. Good route.
And Renardo's a feisty guy, but he does not have the size. Who does? Of DK Metcalf, who goes 235 pounds, and now they bang it right down with K9. Banging it inside the 5-yard line. Wow, we have 2:45 to play in the third quarter. And Seattle, they're going to go fast again. They're playing like Chip Kelly. 2nd down, 3 on the 4-yard line. Back on the ball. Niners can't sub out. Geno, handoff, Kenneth Walker III. It'll be a 1st and goal at the very least, or maybe a touchdown. As he backed to the goal line, he didn't get in.
Well, I don't think the officials could see it. They're going to put it up on the big board here. And let's listen to this.
They're just going to snap it. It's 1st and goal, 1-yard line. Watch the quarterback sneak it here. They're jumping in the A-gap. They give it to Geno. He gets low. He didn't get it. Now, they were filling those A-gaps. Fred Warner got down there low, Tim.
They may have wanted to slow down and give the crowd an opportunity to erupt and have a chance to challenge the K9 run.
Jake Bobo is coming in now, the wide receiver. And he's a good blocker. Now they're taking him out. Smith and Jigba comes out. Metcalf comes out. What are they doing? They're going heavy tight end now. They got Noah Fant. They brought in Brady Russell.
49ers got too many guys on the field. They better call a timeout.
They're rushing 2 guys out late. How many guys the Niners have? Kyle's going to call timeout.
They have to.
Chaos. Do they have 13 or 12? Did they ever call a timeout? They respotted the ball. Niners have 11 on the field. Brady Russell lines up as a fullback. They give it to Kenneth Walker. Ran right through Fred Warner. Touchdown. Here come the Seahawks now. They kick this extra point. They're going to be within 6 points. And we have a whole quarter to play. The kickoff return flipped the whole game. Jake Moody injury last week on special teams.
Fred Warner in good position. He triggers, comes flying downhill, but that bowling ball with burst in the low center of gravity, Kenneth Walker able to get underneath him.
In L.A., it was the fake punt on 4th and 6 that flipped that game. Laviska Shenault, 97-yard kickoff return. Now they get a K9 touchdown. Jason Myers with the extra point, and a 49er lead that was 23-3. Earlier in this quarter, on the George Kittle touchdown, is 23-17. And we still have 16 minutes and 24 seconds to play in the game, including 1:24 to play in this third quarter. It's all flipped on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Dignity Health is proud to be the official healthcare partner of the San Francisco 49ers and Levi's Stadium. On or off the field, our doctors, nurses, and care teams work together to help our patients feel their best. From emergency and advanced cardiac services to maternity, orthopedics, cancer care, and more. We're your partner in health and wellness. Learn more about us at dignityhealth.org. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Xfinity here. How can we help? There are so many Niners games streaming this season. Can Xfinity Internet handle it? Oh, we know the game is only live once, so we built a network with all-pro speeds and low lag so you don't miss a snap. So I can yell, "He's open!" when he's actually open? Yeah, but the quarterback still can't hear you.
Xfinity is a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Stream live sports from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Bring on the good stuff. Actual speeds vary and not guaranteed. Streaming content limited to the U.S.
Combine tasty Little Caesars pizza with NFL football, and what do you get? Game day! Little Caesars, a proud pizza partner of the San Francisco 49ers, invites you to order your favorite Little Caesars pizza or try something new. On game day, Little Caesars is always convenient. From carry-out to delivery to pizza portal pickup, just call or text a few good friends and celebrate with delicious Little Caesars pizza and the San Francisco 49ers Game of the Week.
Pizza, pizza.
From the bustling parking lots filled with tailgaters to the packed stands of Levi's Stadium, the spirit of the San Francisco 49ers is everywhere. And right there with that winning spirit woven into every cheer and every celebration is Levi's. Together, we symbolize the teamwork of strength, resilience, and a legacy that continues to inspire. Step up for the red and gold with Levi's and show your 49ers pride. Find your fit at levi.com or in-store. Let's make every 49ers game day unforgettable.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Unfortunately, this game is a microcosm of Niners football in 2024. 14-point lead, lost twice in L.A., and 13-point lead on Sunday against Arizona. They were up 23-3 when George Kittle caught the touchdown pass with 10:07 to play in the quarter. But on the ensuing kickoff, Laviska Shenault goes 97 yards for a touchdown. And then on this drive, the Seahawks go 94 yards. Tell you the scoring drive summary, 13 plays, 94. The big one was Tyler Lockett's 37-yard. They did it in 5:38. Debo, 2-yard line right, get an angle left. Now stay right. 20, got low bridge by Jake Bobo, the wide receiver, and he dropped him. Seahawks are fired up now. They're like a flock of Seahawks after they tackle. They're all racing back to get on Bobo.
I will tell you this, and there is a lot of time left in this game, obviously, here in the rest of the third and the fourth quarter. But this, from a momentum standpoint, this may be the biggest and most important drive of the year for the 49ers offense.
You know what it's like when they were up 23-21 against Arizona, drove in the red zone, and then Mason fumbled on Sunday. But this time they got to take it to the house and regain this game. Even a field goal to make it a 2-score game. Here's a half roll. Brock, play action left, rolls right, throws. Ayuk's open, and he threw him out of bounds. Led him too much to the Seahawk sideline. And he got behind the rookie, Nehemiah Pritchett, the corner, and Brock just let him too much.
And it took a while for that play to develop, and Pritchett was able to play catch-up, and Brock basically had to throw it. There's no way he would have been able to squeeze that into Brandon Ayuk as close as B.A. was to the sideline.
J.P. Mason with a left shoulder injury is watching here. Tried to play a couple of snaps in the third quarter after landing on his left elbow late in the half. He just can't go. Second down 10. Durendo is the back next to Brock in the gun, the rookie. Conley goes in orbit motion. Actually, it's Juszczyk into block. Brock steps up. They're going to get him from behind, but he checked it down to Juszczyk. What a tackle. Baker, the linebacker, came storming up. They are so much faster at linebacker than the Bobby Wagner trio, Tim, with Dodson and Baker. Well, they're all over Brock, though. Third down.
Yeah, he has got really no time to hit his back foot in rhythm and unload the football.
Seattle may get the ball back before the quarter's over. 45 seconds to play in the quarter, the play clock at 18. They're in the huddle a long time. They finally break it with 13 on the play clock. Brock in the gun. They're going to hop Kittle left to Trent Williams.
Showing all-out blitz across the front.
They have 3 receivers left. And Debo right. Brock back. Gets hits and he throws. He got it out to Jennings, and he's tackled shy of the first down by Julian Love. Brought pressure, forced a quick throw. They rally up and they tackle, and the Niners got a punt. The quarter will end here, and Mitch Wishnowsky will punt to start the fourth quarter. And then it's going to be on.
Yeah, and a breakdown in protection. Kyle Juszczyk probably should have looked out and slid to the left and been able to block their blitz, or nobody blocked him.
Of the third quarter.
George Kittle caught a 10-yard touchdown pass. Brock threw a bullet, maybe his best throw of the year, with 10:07 to play in the quarter to make it 23-3. 97-yard kickoff return, 94-yard drive, and the Seahawks are back in the game, and they have the ball as we go to the fourth quarter. 23-17 Niners. We're back right after these messages.
Get in the flow with the channel of unforgettable R&B from back when Beyonce went solo. Through Drake's unstoppable rise.
That's why
Channel 48.
Has you covered this college football season.
Number 2 Ohio State is on the road against new Big Ten rival and number 3 Oregon in Week 7 of the college football season. The line opened with the Buckeyes as a 3.5-point favorite with a total of 53. Make sure you tune into Sports Grid Radio to stay up to date on all the latest.
The place to get the winning edge over the sports books this football season is Sports Grid Radio, channel 159 in the car and on the SiriusXM app.
Touchdown! Throughout the 2024 season, each NFL team channel on the SiriusXM app will feature the team's pre- and post-game shows before and after every game.
What's given me confidence is how they've responded to adversity.
Get instant reaction, live interviews, and press conference audio. Now your favorite team's broadcast includes their pre- and post-game shows all season long on the SiriusXM app. All 32 team channels are also available in vehicles equipped with SiriusXM 360L radios.
If you love golf, then you should never turn off PGA Tour Radio. Hear from the biggest names in the sport.
Champion golfer of the year is Xander Schauffele. I think best round of golf ever in my life.
Listen to special shows from people who love the game, like rock and roll legend Alice Cooper.
There's a putt, must be 90 feet long, and you make that putt.
And get help with your own game.
You'll get through your iron shots and have predictable distance.
It's all golf, all the time, on PGA Tour Radio, channel 92 in the car, and on the SiriusXM app.
Your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for the justice you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. Bernardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
Welcome back inside Lumen Field. Greg Papa, Tim Ryan. The fourth quarter will start with a Mitch Wishnowsky punt. Standing back on the Niner 20-yard line. They're going for a block here.
Yeah, they sure are.
They've only got, one jammer on each gunner.
8 rushing 8.
So they're trying to get in here and really light this crowd up with a special teams play. They're going for the block, but Wishnowsky gets it away. Good punt. D. Williams back to return the punt. Conley ran into him. He muffed the ball, but Conley, I think, hit him. It's a live ball.
He got pushed into him from behind.
Flag is down. Hold on here. Did he muff the ball, D. Williams? Did Conley commit a fair catch interference on the punt?
No, he did not. He got pushed from behind.
Then it could be Niners ball here. Hang on for a moment. Let's just see what Rolstad's crew has. Seattle's walking out with their offense.
I don't think he touched it.
This is a huge decision on the first play of the fourth quarter. They went for the block. Chris Conley got off the jam. The ball hit D. Williams.
I don't think it ever did, Pop.
Well, let's see what the call is here. Rolstad's crew was huddling for a long time. It's a huge decision they got to make. And here's the call.
The San Francisco player who hit the Seahawks receiver was blocked into him. Therefore, there's no foul. It'll be first down and 10, Seattle.
So it never hit D. Williams.
It did not.
All right, so it's nothing happened. So it's not a fair catch interference on Chris Conley, and it's not a muff punt on D. Williams.
How about a block in the back blocked into him? Not just blocked into him, but pushed in the back. Is that legal now?
No, that's called a clip. Or a block in the back is what they call it. And here we go again, Tim. 11 seconds into the fourth quarter. Now, hold on a moment. A challenge is coming in.
Kyle thinks he may have touched it.
That it hit D. Williams. That would be the play here, and I thought it might have. So, you don't think so? Brian Hampton is to our right, who tells Kyle what to do in the booth here. And
I'm not arguing with that.
No, so it's just you're looking at a replay, and you may not have seen the right one from Amazon Prime. And Kyle is going to challenge that the ball hit D. Williams. Would have been a live ball.
Challenging the ruling on the field that the ball was not touched by the Seattle receiver.
No, that's a double negative.
It was touched.
Yeah, he was that not touched is what he's saying, but it is what he's saying is that the ball hit D. Williams. Let's see, fair catch. Conley got pushed in the back. Did the ball come up and hit the front of his helmet? It's worth a challenge. I don't know. And the Niners clearly recovered, so that would flip the momentum in the game. It'll be hard to overturn with Mark Butterworth back in New York, but worth a challenge. We'll see when we come back.
Right now, challenge.
A Butterworth challenge. How about a Butterworth turkey? First and 10 on the 18 for now. Niners up 23-17 on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Game on! Grayton Resort and Casino is a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers, California's premier entertainment destination with luxurious accommodations, world-class spa and salon, live entertainment, and award-winning dining. Plus the hottest slots and table games. It's the 49ers fans' favorite place to play. Get your game on. Conveniently located in the heart of Sonoma wine country. Visit GraytonResortCasino.com for more information. Grayton Resort and Casino, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Gold Bar Whiskey, the official whiskey of the 49ers, is a whiskey for the faithful. Proudly made right here in the Bay Area. Gold Bar Whiskey is double casked in California red wine barrels and comes in a beautiful eye-catching gold bar-shaped bottle. The perfect whiskey for any fan looking to raise the bar at home or away. Ask for Gold Bar Whiskey at Levi's Stadium, at major retailers, or shop online today at goldbarwhiskey.com. Gold Bar Whiskey by Gold Bar Bottle Company, 40% alcohol by volume. Please enjoy responsibly. The best play to run this season is the quadruple option at California's Great America. With 4 fantastic fall lands to explore, Tricks and Treats event lets you do autumn your way. Adding a new play to the game, the park welcomes the latest addition to its outstanding lineup of fall events, Germany's world-famous Oktoberfest. A must-do event for the whole family. Don't miss Oktoberfest and Tricks and Treats this fall. Enjoy unlimited visits with a Gold Pass. Visit CA Great America for event dates.
Is that your new Lexus RX?
RX plug-in hybrid.
So it runs all electric?
Yeah, for short trips. And can switch to gas for long.
Wow. What does your range anxiety therapist say?
Dr. Feeney?
Uh-huh.
He says my RX cured me.
No more range anxiety therapy?
Nope.
Well, you're an inspiration to us all.
The best-selling Lexus RX lineup. Now with a plug-in hybrid. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Seahawks keep the ball, but they should not have. Here's a draw to Zach Charbonnet, and they'll push out across the 20-yard line.
What a comedy of errors by the referee. That is ridiculous.
The coach's challenge brought to you by NBC Sports Bay Area. Authentic moments live here. That ball hit D. Williams' thumb.
Absolutely it did. It's obvious. 1,000% it hit his thumb. What are they looking at? Not only do they call the block and say he got blocked into it, it was blocked in the back, they don't call a clip. Then Kyle calls a challenge flag. It clearly hits his thumb, and they say no.
Second down 7. Gino again, a draw to Charbonnet. Big hole. Charbonnet gets wide, breaks a tackle, runs for a first down out across the 30-yard line. The Niners, by the way, are playing D. Winters over Devondre Campbell. They're playing their nickel defense here, Tim, and they're playing Fred Warner and D. Winters out there, and Campbell's off the field. 9-yard run by Charbonnet.
Yeah, it would have been about a 5-yard run, but Ike Adam missed the tackle. 2 missed tackles, Ike Adam and then Jair Brown.
1st and 10, Seattle on their 30-yard line. DK Metcalf goes in slow motion left, being followed by Diamador Lenore outside the numbers. Niners are showing man. Gino going to play action. Bosa stops his rush to pick up Fant. He read the tight end screen. A flag is thrown.
Yeah, they're going to call it on Bosa.
For a hold? No, legal man downfield.
Good.
But Bosa read. How did he know Noah Fant was going to block him and then chip and then go out for a screen? He grabbed him and blew up the play. But somebody got downfield, an eligible lineman downfield, and Gino grounded that ball. Here's Craig Rolstad. Are they picking up the flag? He's not acting like he's turning his mic on. Going back to the muff punt. That ball hits E. Williams' thumb. They're going to call it.
Offense, number 67. That penalty's declined. The result of the play is an incomplete pass, 2nd down.
Well, he went over to Kyle to ask what he wanted to do, and Kyle declined it on Charles Cross. But
I want to challenge the punt again. That's what I would have said.
So he already challenged it once, and somehow Mark Butterworth in New York, and he's got George Stewart there and Perry Fuel, and, Walt Anderson's hanging around. How did they not see the Amazon Prime people exploded? Kirk Herbstreit was waving at us that it hit his thumb 100%. And they still did not overturn that. What were they looking at? Here's a gun run to Charbonnet. Bosa comes slanting down.
Really well played by Kevin Givens also. Kevin Givens to the right side of the defense and Bosa off the left side.
All right, what do we have here? 3rd down and 10. Seattle on their own 30-yard line. And they're going no huddle. They're right back up on the ball. They got a bunch formation right. Tyler Lockett out left, one-on-one with the rookie Renardo Green. The longest tenured member of the Seahawks is Lockett in his 10th year against a rookie. Smith and Jigba, the rookie or second-year receiver, goes in the slot left, followed by Demo Lenore. Metcalf is this way with the Adam right, 2-by-2. 3rd down, Gino up in the pocket. Bosa pawing at the ball. Gino gets away and throws it away.
What a play by Nick Bosa.
What a series by Nick Bosa.
Bosa broke out the spin, and it was ridiculously effective on Geno Smith, and Geno is lucky that he didn't lose that football and he's able to pop out of it.
He's been working on that spin, Tim, and he used it right here on Stone Forsythe. Little bull rush and the spin to the middle.
Oh, and Geno almost lost that football.
He did. He got it. Just did not get it out of his hand. So now the punt. Assuming they will punt. They're on their own 30-yard line. They're going to punt the ball here. Michael Dixon will punt. Jacob Cowing is back on the Niner 19-yard line. Australian-born Dixon. Oh, he hits one high. Great punt. Cowing get a back pedal. Make the catch. Slips again on the field turf. Got to change his cleats here. He's slipping and sliding all over the place. D. Williams, who runs back their punts and muffed one a moment ago off his thumb, was not called. There's also their gunner, and he made the tackle there. Now the Niners will begin this series on their 11-yard line. We still have 12 minutes and 38 seconds to play from Lumen. 49ers 23, Seahawks 17. We're back right after these messages.
Hey, football fans, this is Jim Miller.
And I'm Pat Kerwin. Be sure to join us tomorrow for Moving the Chains at 3 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio.
We'll be breaking down all the action from 49ers Seahawks and getting you ready for the rest of the Week 6 matchups.
And we've got plenty to talk about, including the Beltway battle between the Commanders and Ravens and the Lions squaring off with the Cowboys down in Dallas.
So come talk some ball with us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern on Moving the Chains, Sirius XM, NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the all-new Sirius XM app.
Hey, North America, it's Jelly Roll. You ain't nothing but a liar.
Beautifully broken. Jelly Rolls.
The Jelly
Channel 56.
And streaming in the SiriusXM app.
Every fantasy football champion makes one defining move.
You are just a season-long fantasy football player. Don't overvalue wide receiver, cornerback. Seriously.
Fantasy Sports Radio can help you make that move.
Use your bench to improve your lineup. That's what your bench is for. This week is proving why that's the case.
Listen to the best analysts for lineup advice, trade questions, and roster moves. Make your move with Fantasy Sports Radio, Sirius XM 87, and the Sirius XM app.
I'm Bruce Murray.
And I'm Rich Gannon.
Join us Friday, noon Eastern Time on the Sirius XM Blitz. We'll recap the NFC West matchup between the 49ers and the Seahawks.
Touchdown! San Francisco!
Plus, we will preview the rest of Week 6, starting with the Commanders, Ravens, Lions, Cowboys, and the Jets' first game without Robert Saleh on Monday Night Football versus the Bills.
So don't miss the Sirius XM Blitz with me and Rich Gannon. Friday, noon Eastern Time on NFL Radio Channel 88 and the all-new Sirius XM app.
Football on October 27th when the Dallas Cowboys come to Levi Stadium, presented by Cache Creek Casino Resort. Tickets are available now at 49ers.com/tickets.
Craig Rolstad has been an NFL official for a long time. In 2003, became a field judge, 2014 a ref. His crew has lost control. Seattle had 15 defenders in the huddle. You're not allowed to do that, more than 11, and they got away with it. Now the 49ers have two moving simultaneously. Toss to Debo, out of bounds he goes. Saubert and Kittle both went in motion together and almost ran into each other. So that's illegal motion on the Niners.
And I think that one was on George.
Illegal shift. Offense. Number 82 and 85 both moving. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
But going back to the previous dead ball, Tim, Seattle had 15 players in their defensive huddle.
And that was 7-8 years ago they changed that rule. That's an automatic 5 yards. They don't even, they don't wait. You're not allowed to do that. Then the offense doesn't know what personnel they have on the field.
First and 15 Niners. You got to maintain poise in the noise. It's a lot like Minnesota week 2. Purdy in the gun. Patrick Taylor Jr. to his right. Juszczyk goes in motion left. Bach is back on the end zone. Pumps, throws Juszczyk. Juszczyk will run out close for a first down. What a play on 1st and 15. Hear him juicing here in Seattle.
They need to juice more often because they never cover Kyle Juszczyk. You got to keep the defense honest, and Brock, late as he resets his feet, sees Juice out to his left, who came from behind the line of scrimmage in motion, just sitting, waiting all by himself out on the numbers.
I think part of the reason Seattle had 15 in the huddle, they got some hurt players. Trey Brown is out with an ankle injury. Artie Burns is out with a toe, on top of Reek Woolen being out with an ankle injury. Who they got playing corner besides Devin Witherspoon? Gun run. Patrick Taylor pushes forward.
He got
and
it.
He's got a Niner first down. Out to around the 23-yard line.
Banks just went down really funny on the 25-yard line.
He's not up yet. They're going to have to stop here. Aaron Banks is seated on the 25-yard line. The Niners' left guard is down. He can't get up. So stoppage of play here with 11:21 to play in the game.
Something with his left leg, it looks like.
Spencer Burford has come in to play at left guard as they try to get Aaron Banks up off the ground. We'll break here. 11:21 to play, fourth quarter. 1st and 10, Niners on their 23-yard line, trying to hang on in Seattle. They lead 23-17. This is the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
Calling all 49ers fans, your ultimate adventure awaits in Los Cabos. Imagine setting sail on the sparkling waters of the Sea of Cortez, teeing off like a pro on world-class golf courses, and savoring award-winning cuisine where the desert and the mountains meet the sea. Feel the vibrant culture of Los Cabos come alive and elevate your vacation game. Don't wait. Head to visitloscabos.travel and start planning your dream getaway.
From the opening kickoff to the game-winning drive, the 49ers play to win. And when the game ends, it's your turn to experience the thrill of winning at Cache Creek Casino Resort. You're just a short drive away from a AAA luxury 4-diamond hotel, 11 restaurants, an award-winning golf course, and exhilarating gaming. Come play and win at Cache Creek Casino Resort. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Please play responsibly.
It's
football season, and now you can get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats. What do we mean by almost? Well, you can't get a running back delivered, but you can get baby back ribs delivered. A field goal? That's a no. But a honey butter dinner roll? That's a yes. A six-pack of abs? Definitely no. But a six-pack of beer? Uber Eats can get you that. There you have it. Get almost anything for game day delivered with Uber Eats. Official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now.
Get ready for the game with same-day delivery from Safeway. We'll handpick all your game day favorites and bring the tailgate straight to your home. Grab snacks, drinks, party platters, and more without missing kickoff, all for the same price you see in store. From prep to play, we've got your game day covered. Order online at Safeway.com and get $20 off your first online order when you enter SAVE20 at checkout. Win big with Safeway same-day delivery.
It's football season, and now you can get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats. Official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now.
Spencer Burford takes over left guard for Aaron Banks. 1st and 10 Niners on their 23-yard line. It's getting loud as Brock checks at the line. Kittle comes in motion, tossed to Debo in the backfield. They spin him around, gets off the hit, gets run down by Dodson.
That play's whistled dead.
Flag down. That play ever count?
No, they blew the whistle.
False start on the Niners.
They blew the whistle pre-snap.
Well, how do they allow it? It's so loud in here, the players couldn't stop playing. Debo got hurt on a play that never happened.
Something with his left
and
arm.
Is Kittle okay? Debo got hurt on a play.
And Kittle's limping big time.
That was whistled dead. The play never should have happened, but they couldn't hear. Debo's left arm, left shoulder. Just like J.P. Mason. So, and meanwhile, Seattle has lost Trey Brown. The corner's out with an ankle injury. Artie Burns is out with a toe.
False start, offense number 66. By rule, that penalty's declined. In the ensuing action, personal foul, face mask, Seattle number 99. That penalty's enforced.
Well, they got it on Leonard Williams.
First down.
There is no 66.
He set that one upside down.
That was maybe Colton McKivitz. In any event, where's the Leonard Williams face? That's what got Debo hurt, maybe.
Please reset the game.
And just yanked his neck, just torqued it and held on to it.
All right, so that will supersede. Now, he got hurt after when Dodson threw him down.
I don't think he ever went down.
When did he hurt his shoulder? Remember, he had a hairline fracture of his scapula last year in Cleveland. Kittle's hurt. What's going on here? Trent Williams is mad. Trent Williams going over to the Seattle huddle as they march off 15 yards on Leonard Williams, the former USC Trojan, Jet and Giant. But Debo crumbled to the ground.
And that is what Trent is really agitated about.
What do you expect here in Seattle? It's 49ers and Seahawks. It is nasty. Going back to the Harbaugh-Carroll days. Now all the way to Shanahan and McDonald. This crew's got to get control of this game.
Debo's putting his glove back on. I think he's going to be all right.
He's coming back into the game, but is he all right? 1st and 10 Niners on their 38-yard line. 11:04 to play in the game. Niners up 6 points. They were up 20. Juszczyk goes in motion right. Patrick Taylor lines up next to Brock. Juszczyk in motion left. Brock back. Throws middle. It is caught! And running with the ball after he caught it is Ayuk. Down to the Seattle 41-yard line.
A little laser right in between the seams, right in between the hash marks from Brock Purdy. And I mean, that was a tight window. They had 4 guys surrounding Brandon Ayuk with 2 deep safeties that split, and B.A. just finds the void right in between them.
21-yarder to Brandon Ayuk, his second catch of the game. He had a 16-yarder earlier. Debo's back in. Kittle not yet. 1st and 10 Niners on the Seattle 41-yard line. Brock shotgun. Taylor right. Juszczyk left. Debo in orbit motion. They give it to Debo. He turns the corner, but then he gets hammered. Well, like 3 or 4 Seahawks hit him, including Draymond Jones, driving him into the ground on that left shoulder. He gets up. Kittle comes back in. These guys are tough.
Well, Leonard Williams just blew by Spencer Burford and was 5 yards deep in the backfield.
Tebow got a yard. It's 2nd and 9 as we hit 10 minutes to play in the game. Even a field goal here would give you a 9-point lead. What kind of range does Matthew Wright have? He's made a 59-yarder in his career, but he's not driving the ball on kickoffs tonight. Looks like Aaron Banks has a hamstring. They're working on that on the sideline. 2nd and 9, Brock shotgun. Both backs go out. Here's Brock now, a screen. He missed Juszczyk. Smart play by Draymond Jones. The end started the rush to him. He felt the screen to Juszczyk, and he peeled back and got in the lane there and forced a high throw. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 9. Niners are 4 of 10 on 3rd down. Tyrell Dotson, their middle linebacker in green dot wear, could not hear the defensive call from Mike McDonald. So he ran over to the sideline for the new head coach to give him the call. That's how loud it is in here. They can't even hear on defense. Kittle moves in motion late. Play clock. I got to call a timeout. 2, 1. Timeout, Niners.
Second charge timeout, San Francisco.
It's chaos in here.
It's a 30-second timeout.
Got to settle down now. What a game. The annual battle in Seattle. Last year on Thanksgiving night, the year before on December the 15th, and Brock's first ever road start, and that went right down to the end when Brock had our scramble for a first down. Our 49ers game in Seattle with the Seattle Seahawks is presented to you by Uber Eats. How you feeling right now, Tim?
A little nervous.
A little? Well, this 3rd down is critical. Even to get in the field goal range would be huge. Like we said with Stafford, like we said with Kyler Murray, you don't want to punt the ball back to Geno with a chance to win the game. Here we go. 3rd and 9.
Out in a spread set. 2-by-2 formation. They have got to protect Brock Purdy here.
Tebow and Jennings are right. Kittle and Ayuk are left. Purdy throws and almost got intercepted. He led Jennings too much on the slant.
I don't think that was going to be a first down anyway. Juwan Jennings was 4 yards short of the line to gain as that ball was approaching him.
They got a punt. Wow. Jennings was the outside receiver, ran a slant, and it just did not time up. Wisnowski's got to drop this inside the 10-yard line. He's so good at it, maybe can force a muff like T. Williams did the last time he punted, except it wasn't called that way. The ball hit his thumb, but they didn't call it. Here's Wisnowski, end over end punt. T. Williams comes running up. The ball will bounce, and it will be down by Conley on the 2-yard line. Mitch Wisnowski is so good at that. And Chris Conley had a couple of those down to the Super Bowl. Boy, has become a great gunner. 38-yard punt by Wisnowski. No return. Seattle will start on their 3-yard line. 9:27 to play in the annual battle in Seattle. 23-17 Niners on the U.S. Bank San Francisco 49ers Radio Network.
Get ready for the game with same-day delivery from Safeway. We'll handpick all your game day favorites and bring the tailgate straight to your home. Grab snacks, drinks, party platters, and more without missing kickoff, all for the same price you see in store. From prep to play, we've got your game day covered. Order online at Safeway.com and get $20 off your first online order when you enter SAVE20 at checkout. Win big with Safeway same-day delivery.
49ers insider Matt Mayoka here to tell you that immediately following the game, tune into 49ers Postgame Live on NBC Sports Bay Area and streaming on the NBC Sports app as Carlos Ramirez, Rod Brooks, and Dante Whitner have all the highlights and analysis. Plus, myself, Jennifer Lee Chan, and Laura Brett are on the scene with interviews from the key players. And don't forget, even more game day content on the NBC Sports Bay Area app. 49ers Postgame Live right after the game, only on NBC Sports Bay Area.
From the opening kickoff to the game-winning drive, the 49ers play to win. And when the game ends, it's your turn to experience the thrill of winning at Cache Creek Casino Resort. You're just a short drive away from a AAA luxury 4-diamond hotel, 11 restaurants, an award-winning golf course, and exhilarating gaming. Come play and win at Cache Creek Casino Resort. Proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Please play responsibly.
Traveling to an away game to watch the 49ers win big? Get ready to celebrate. Celebrated a little too much? Time to sleep in. Slept in and gonna miss that flight home? Time to change your flight without paying change fees thanks to United. So when will you worry about getting back? Tomorrow. Maybe?
United, proud to fly the San Francisco 49ers. Does not include basic economy unless a United waiver applies. Exceptions apply for certain international flights.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Geno Smith and the Seahawks start on their 3-yard line. They got 11 personnel out there with Noah Fant, who's like a fourth wide receiver. Geno in the gun, in the end zone. Going to check it down to Kenneth Walker III. And he pulls George Odom out, but a nice tackle by George Odom, playing at safety for Talanoa Funga's on IR, and Malik Mustafa, who got hurt tonight with an ankle injury. 6-yard pickup to Kenneth Walker III, 2nd and 4, Seattle.
George Kittle just went to the locker room for the 49ers offense.
Damn. And Devondre Campbell's back in at linebacker. D. Winters played in the last defensive series, but now it's Campbell and Warner as your off-the-ball linebacker. 2nd down, 4. Here's a play action. They're going to set up a bubble screen. Tyler Lockett gets the first down. What a ball by Geno. DK Metcalf out to block.
And knew right where the line to gain was, so he just puts his big body in front of Renardo Green.
They're going no huddle.
And Tyler Lockett just headed for the sideline past the first down stick.
They're going fast. 1st and 10, Seattle on their 15-yard line. 8.5 to play in the game. With a touchdown and an extra point, they take the lead. Here's Geno going to throw middle into a crowd. Caught by Metcalf. He got blasted by Jair Brown and Diamador Lenore, but he caught the ball for a first down.
Geno Smith absolutely ripped that to DK Metcalf, and there was a huge collision. And I think it was Jair Brown ended up hitting Diamador Lenore.
They hit their own guy. Here's Geno again, a quick one out to Metcalf, a block by Burner.
That's a hold by Burner.
They got a hold on A.J. Burner. Out in space, the rookie from Michigan commits a blatant hold, so that'll set him back. It'll be 1st and 20. Here's Craig Rolstad, our referee.
Holding, offense, number 88. It's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay, first down.
But you see what they're trying to do here is get their veteran receivers, Lockett, Metcalf blocking for each other, Barner blocking for Metcalf, and trying to yak the Niners.
Yeah, and trying to go up tempo and get that sideways game going and tire out this 49er defense.
1st and 18. They've been in no huddle the entire game. And again, they use it the third most of any team in football. And occasionally they snap it quick, but they always hold you at the line, and you can't sub out of it. Smith and Jigba goes in motion, followed by Diamador Lenore. Lockett is wide right. Metcalf and JSN are left. 1st and 18. Geno back. Geno time. Geno steps up. Throws intercepted by Renardo Green, the rookie. 20, 15 out of bounds. Both rookies in the secondary have a pick tonight.
How about that, Renardo Green? And he just undercuts a DK Metcalf in cut, and that was late and not a good decision to throw by Geno Smith as a twist game was working up in front of him, and they get pressure right in his face, and he makes a big-time mistake.
Malik Mustafa got Geno early on the 3-yard line of the first series here. Now Renardo Green, the rookie out of Florida State, undercut DK Metcalf and took the ball away and maybe the game.
He was all over that. Geno stepped up. It was a late throw and really a bad decision to throw that right to number 0, the rookie Renardo Green. 2nd interception of the year for the 49ers secondary.
They're already in field goal range, which would give the Niners a 9.2 score lead. But they want the end zone. Step on their necks. And you also want to drain this clock down. 7:46 to play. There's Brock under center. Lone back is Patrick Taylor Jr. They give it to him wide right. He turns the corner, cuts back inside, gets low, driving forward, gets down to around the 10-yard line. Boy, he's a big back. Picked up 5 with speed to get to the edge team, and then just dropped his shoulder pads and just got whatever he could get. Niners will work on the clock now. Watch Brock. Keep him in the huddle as long as they can and try to drain this clock. In the huddle still with 20 seconds on the play clock. They break it with 18.
I'm looking on the sideline. I think Geno Smith just broke the laptop or whatever he had, the
Microsoft
surface
touchpad
on his head-butting it.
On his head? Handoff. Kittle back in, by the way. They give it to Taylor. Behind him, left, nothing. And now after the play, Rayshawn Jenkins getting into it what you want. Jennings. Always JJ. He gets pulled away. 3rd down and 4. Drain that clock now. They're in field goal range for a 2-score lead, but you want to work on the clock. Stay in the huddle. They're on the 9-yard line. 3rd and 4 Niners. They're 4 of 11 on 3rd down. In the huddle with 14, 13. They break it with 12.
Let's see if they can scheme something open and get someone open quick.
Play clock at 5, 4. Snap to Brock. Brock gonna throw left for the end zone. It's caught by George Kittle. Touchdown! San Francisco!
Kittle over the middle on an in cut in an absolute rope from Brock Purdy right in between 2 defenders.
Niners are going for 2 here in a 14-point lead.
Tremendous route, tremendous play call versus that defense. And then Brock Purdy stepping up and just throwing a rope right down the seam.
Well, the 2 touchdown passes he has thrown to George Kittle, T-Rock, in the red zone, the low red zone, maybe 2 of the best he's had all year. Just bullets on the 10-yarder to make it 23-3 and the 9-yarder.
Both on 3rd down.
Both on 3rd down. Now for a 14-point lead, the 2-point conversion, bunch formation to the right. Purdy in the gun, Ayuk is left. Purdy looks right. Purdy flag is down. He goes to Kittle high. What's the flag for? Flag is down. Offsides on Seattle, which will move it to the 1-yard line, half the distance.
Offside. Defense number 28 lined up in the neutral zone. Ball we placed at the 1-yard line. We will retry.
Nehemiah Pritchett, the rookie round 5 cornerback out of Auburn. So now you can run it in from the 1-yard line. Kyle decided to spread him out. Bunch formation right. Ayuk left and throw it. But you could run it with Taylor here. Of course, they're big inside, Seattle. This to make it a 31-17 game. It's 29-17 right now. 6:20 to play in the game. Purdy, will he sneak it here? Taylor's the lone back. They give it to Taylor. Taylor hits the wall.
Nope.
It's pushed back. Tried to go over left guard.
The extra point try is no good.
Spencer Burford still playing at left guard.
And they cannot move Jaron Reed in this game.
He's always played well against the Niners throughout his career. Aaron Banks, by the way, cramping up when they were working on his hamstring on the sideline. George Kittle, we thought he was done for the night when he went back in the locker room, came back out and scored his 2nd touchdown of the game. Dove into his wife Claire's arms, and the Niners have the lead on the U.S. Bank 49ers Radio Network.
49ers insider Matt Mayoko here to tell you that immediately following the game, tune into 49ers Postgame Live on NBC Sports Bay Area and streaming on the NBC Sports app as Carlos Ramirez, Rod Brooks, and Dante Widner have all the highlights and analysis. Plus, myself, Jennifer Lee Chan, and Laura Brett are on the scene with interviews from the key players. And don't forget, even more game day content on the NBC Sports Bay Area app. 49ers Postgame Live right after the game, only on NBC Sports Bay Area.
Have you been hurt or injured? If so, call Venardi Zurada, your faithful Bay Area injury attorneys fighting for justice. A local law firm with a winning reputation who only gets paid if you win. Call Venardi Zurada at 1-800-JUSTICE for your free consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Let Venardi Zurada fight for the compensation you deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE for your free, no-obligation consultation. That's 1-800-JUSTICE. Venardi Zurada, the official injury attorneys of the San Francisco 49ers.
Okay, the 2025 Toyota Camry is fully redesigned. I see you, Toyota. Sleek interior, electronic all-wheel drive. I should hit the mountains. I should call my girls. I should call my mom. Fold-down rear seats. This Camry's got tons of room. Could fit a snowboard in here. Should I try it again? The instructor was cute. Is he single? Is it complicated? 232 horsepower. Get lost in nature. Find myself in Joshua Tree. What if his name's Joshua? Find yourself in an all-new 2025 Toyota Camry today. Toyota. Let's go places.
Attention 49er faithful. If you're looking to host clients or enjoy 49er games from your own private suite, now is your opportunity. A limited number of private suites are available now for ownership beginning in 2025. Take advantage of exclusive suite partner benefits like pregame field passes, year-round access, and more. To learn more about owning your private suite, email suites@49ers.com. That's suites@49ers.com.
U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals all across California and all across the country. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Bernardo Green with a huge interception there. 3 plays, 15 yards later. So I got a scoring drive summary, and the Niners get a touchdown pass to George Kittle from 9 yards out. Niners are 2 for 2 in the red zone. The last 2 times they've had the ball, and both have been touchdown passes to Kittle. Here's
Not
the kickoff
kick.
again. It's short. This is D. Williams taking it out across the 20, 25, 30. A nice open field tackle there by Rocky Yassin. And the Niners will go back out on defense with a 29-17 lead. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the U.S. Bank San Francisco 49ers radio.
And the SiriusXM app.
Seattle's going to go hurry up. They're going to go no huddle, and here they come. They got to score twice and do it in 6:14. Smith and Jigba goes in motion. They have all 3 receivers to the left. Gino looking left the whole way. Checks it down left flat to Kenneth Walker. And he gets off the tackle there of Diamador Lenore and gets the sideline. And the Niners swarmed all over it. Not much of a gain there on the check down. Did he gain anything on that play? Gained a yard. 2nd and 9.
And they love that, and the 49ers defense knows it. They send 2 vertical to try to stretch everybody back in coverage and then throw the swing. Diamador and Lenore and Fred Warner saw that before it happened.
Geno Smith, 18 of 31 for 210 yards, but 2 terrible interceptions. One to Malik Mustafa, he overthrew, and one he got undercut going to DK here. Last series taken by the rookie Bernardo Green. Each rookie has a pick. Geno throws out right. Catch by Noah Fant. Runs right through Diamador Lenore and Fred Warner to pick up the Seattle first down.
Yeah, and they would have held him short of the line to gain, but Fant is good after the catch with that big body, and he used it that time to get away from Diamador Lenore, who was driving up on it.
They got to hurry up here. They go to a 3-by-2, 3 left, 2 right, empty backfield. Here comes Bosa. Geno steps up from it, checks it down to Smith and Jigba, who makes the catch as Yadam whacks him, and he stays in bounds. How did he avoid the sack of Bosa, and how did JSN catch that ball? He's limping. Smith and Jigba limping as he goes back to the Seattle huddle. Gained 5 yards. 2nd and 5. That time they huddled. Interestingly, under 5 minutes to play in the game. 4:55 to play. Niners up 29-17. Geno in the gun, again empty. 3 left, 2 right. Geno going to get hit by Bosa. Got it out to avoid the sack somehow, but he missed Lockett.
Yeah, and that time Bosa working over against the left tackle, Charles Cross, and just spinal taps Geno Smith from behind. And that ball dives into the dirt.
3rd down and 5. He bull rushed him and just pushed him out of the way.
Bull rush swiped him and came right back to the inside.
3rd down and 5. Devondre Campbell has to go out and pick up Noah Fant, the tight end. Here's Geno back, pressured, going to throw a deep ball. DK Metcalf's open. He's got it. Touchdown, Seattle. They're right back into the game.
Penalty flag.
Flag is down at the line of scrimmage.
There's going to be an illegal shift on Seattle.
Touchdown's coming back, Craig Rolstadt. DK Metcalf blew by everybody, including the safety, George Odom. Again, they busted deep, but it's not going to count. It's coming back.
Illegal shift. Seattle, number 9 and number 19, both moving at the same time, did not get reset. It's a 5-yard penalty, replay 3rd down.
K9 and Jake Bobo, the young receiver, 2nd-year receiver, were both moving. But DK, somebody busted Tim. K9 was in the backfield, and Bobo was out wide left. Well, it wasn't much, was it? Well, they both were moving simultaneously. And then they settled down. In any event, didn't count. They better get on DK over the top. Geno looks left, throws a seam, caught by Jake Bobo. He got hit right at the yard to gain by Devondre Campbell.
He's got it.
Oh, he's a tough guy. He ran a 4.97 coming out of college. I don't think he's that slow, but he didn't time well, but he's tough. From Duke, and before that, he played at UCLA. First and 10 at the logo at midfield. They may take a logo shot right here to DK. Here's Gino throwing out wide left, caught by Jake Bobo on the outcut against Diamador Lenore. Out on the 49 or 39-yard line to stop the clock with 4:10 to play. Seattle does have all 3 timeouts remaining. This game is not over. They would like to score here and now and not have to onside kick it later. But they got all 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. Where's Metcalf? He's number 2 inside.
Ball is coming out quick, I promise you, in under 2 seconds in this empty spread set.
3 right, 2 left. Gino back. Gino throws. Caught. Smith and Jake. Fumbled the ball that rolls back. Seattle's got it.
Oh, Fred punched that out.
Anthony Bradford, their right guard, recovered it. The Warner whack again with his fourth forced fumble of the year. They're back up on the ball now. That gained 7 yards. Smith and Jigba enough beyond the line, and then the punch back. Bradford the recovery, so it's 3rd down and 3.
That's full start
on Seattle. Now it's 3rd down and 8 or 7 yards. Full start on Seattle.
Full start. Offense. Number 67. 5-yard penalty.
Charles Cross.
Still 3rd down. Timer, please reset the game clock to 3:22.
3:22. So they'll take 18 seconds off the clock. Going back to Smith and Jigba. Warner got it again. His 4th forced fumble of the year. And it went back to Anthony Bradford recovering. So we have a 3rd down and 7 now for Seattle. 2-by-2 formation. Here comes Bosa. Gino got it out.
Screen.
Kenneth Walker runs for a 1st down. He's not down on the ground yet. Now they'll drop him on the 32-yard line. Lenore got him down.
Well, they've been wearing the 49ers out with these middle screens.
And the no huddle and right back up on the ball. They may go to the end zone now. They'd like to score now so they don't have to onside kick it. Again, empty. 2 right, 3 left. Here's Gino back. Steps up in the pocket. Wide open is Kenneth Walker, but Gino checked it down. He didn't throw to him.
Tyler Lockett is who he threw it to, and
he caught it, and he's got the 1st down.
He gave himself up right away.
On the 20-yard line, but they busted on Kenneth Walker behind everybody. So they gave it to Lockett. Lockett's got the catch. But Kenneth Walker, the 3rd, Tim, they just dropped him.
Yeah, Ike Adam let him go. That would have been an easy 6 points.
He just didn't see him. 1st and 10, Seattle inside the Toyota red zone on the 19-yard line. Again, they go empty. Gino back. Gino throws, caught by Kenneth Walker, trying to bounce. What an open field tackle that was by
Kalia Davis.
Kalia Davis, the defensive lineman.
Yeah,
looked like a linebacker, which he used to be.
Well, the 49ers came with just a 3-man pressure. Gino gets it out underneath on the drag route. Kalia Davis sitting right in the hook zone.
2nd down, 8. They have their 3 great receivers in a bunch right. Gino looks right, get a sidearm it out to Walker, trying to get out of bounds, and he will not get there. They tackle him in the field of play, but he's got the 1st down inside the 10 of the 9-yard line, but the clock is rolling. They got to hurry up here to call a timeout. They're going to hit the 2-minute warning, then they're going to have to onside kick it even if they score a touchdown. 2:10, 2:09, they're taking way too much time. This is a mistake. They may not even get there. They're going to snap it just before the 2-minute warning. Gino is back. Gino throws back in the end zone. Off the hands of Lockett. Incomplete.
Nice
now
job.
we'll hit the 2-minute warning here.
Really good job by Gio.
The 2-minute warning.
They're taking too long. 1:59 to play precisely as we get the 2-minute warning. It's brought to you by Xfinity. Bring on the good stuff with Xfinity, a proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. Can they hold on this time? 49ers 29, Seattle 17. With 1:59 to play, Tim. Lockett got to the back of the end zone on Odom and got both hands on the ball, just could not bring it down.
And as he was trying to capture it, just enough of a push, it looked like with the right hand of Gio that had an impact in that ball coming loose.
Now a 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line. Tyler Lockett's been targeted 7 times, has caught just 3.
He hasn't had a touchdown all year.
DK Metcalf has been targeted 9 times. He's caught just 3. So they're holding down their 2 veteran receivers. Gino is 27 of 42 for 280. The story of the game of the 2 interceptions he threw on the first drive. to Malik Mustafa, overthrowing Lockett, and then they undercut DK Metcalf on the previous drive, Tim, with Renardo Green. That set the Niners up for this 2-score lead. Probably saved the game, that play.
Yeah, because the story of the game before that was the 96-yard kickoff return for a touchdown when the 49ers had a 23-3 lead, and this place went crazy. All the momentum was with Seattle until Renardo Green got that interception.
And they went off on a 94-yard touchdown drive to get within a score. Second down, 9 now. Second and goal, 9-yard line. Geno back. Throws left just to the back of the end zone to Smith and Jigba. Way out of bounds, though. He had no chance to catch it. Good coverage there by Renardo Green, the rookie, and Jair Brown, the second-year safety. This young back end is held up well.
Really,
even with Mustafa going out with an ankle injury, they played beautifully.
Yeah, and a really good job. As you said, Jair Brown in good coverage on the corner, but Renardo Green sloughing off DK Metcalf once that ball went up in the air, and he was able to close the gap and help get that pushed out of bounds.
14th play of the drive. They're going to go forward if they don't pick it up on third down, obviously. Here's a blitz by Floyd. No, he blocked him. Throws for the end zone off the fingertips of Metcalf.
Boy, if Floyd does not slow down just for a fraction, I think he would have been all over Geno Smith, but he slowed down and just enough that Geno was able to pull away and launch that up.
They never blocked him. I think the snap of the ball got messed up there, the timing. And Floyd got a running start unblocked, and then Geno just threw it up for grabs. And it went off the fingertips of DK Metcalf. They weren't ready for the snap of the ball.
Charles Cross never got off.
The left tackle never moved. So here's the game. 4th and goal, Seattle on the 9-yard line with 109 seconds to go. They got to go to the end zone here. They have a bunch formation left, and DK Metcalf right against Yadam. Geno steps up, throws for the end zone, caught. Touchdown. Tyler Lockett has his first of the year.
On Renardo Green.
That'll make it 29-23. They will kick the extra point to make it 5, and then it's going to come down to the onside kick. So the Niners defense does give it up, but they held him out long enough to make this unlikely. Lockett was the back left in the bunch and just threw away Renardo Green to go catch the ball.
Renardo Green basically ran a little stop pivot, and as he was driving back to the inside, Renardo Green slipped on the turf. That gained him the separation. Geno saw it and found it.
Jason Myers with the extra point, and he drives it through, and the Niner lead is 29-24 with 1 minute and 44 seconds to play for Tyler Lockett, his first touchdown of this season, but he has now 60 in his career, second most in the history of the franchise to the great Steve Largent, who had an even 100. So now you just got to recover the onside kick. Seattle does have all 3 timeouts left, so even if the Niners do recover the onside kick, they're going to have to make a first down at some point here. With 1:44 to play, depending on how...
I don't think they're not lining up for an onside. They're going to kick it off.
Are they going to kick it?
They're going to bet on their defense with their 3 timeouts.
Well, then 1 first down will end the game. That's an interesting call here by Mike McDonald. I mean, it's field position either way. The Niners are 1 first down away from winning the game, so their theory is they need a touchdown. They might as well just kick it off here.
And I would not imagine they're going to kick it off and put it in the end zone. They're going to force the 49ers to return it.
Because they want to pin it inside the 20 if they can. So here's Jason Myers. Again, their special teams coordinator is Jay Harbaugh. It's Jim's son. Here's the kickoff by Myers, and it will be a line shot in the landing zone. A big hop up, and it's taken there by Patrick Taylor. And he's hit by Russell, the tight end, shy of the 20-yard line.
Oh, man.
So that's exactly what they wanted to do now. With 99 seconds to play in the game, the Niners need 1 first down. If they pick it up on 3rd down, the game is over. Seattle, though, can get the ball back down 5 points. So here we go. On the 19-yard line, you need 1 first down. You don't have McCaffrey. You don't have Mitchell. You don't have J.P. Mason. It's Isaac Guerendo. We like Ike. Can he do it? Hand off to Guerendo off the right side. He runs for a first down, and he's going to score. He should go down, but he may just score his first touchdown in the NFL. Guerendo 10-5. Pulled down on the 1-yard line. Perfect. The game is over. Runs it down to the 2-yard line.
We've got a new closer, baby.
That's what J.P. Mason did here.
Just a 30-second time.
Mike Garendo.
Remember, J.P. Mason did the same thing here on December the 15th in Brock's first road start. Thought he was going to score, got caught from behind, and made it a 55-yarder. So Kyle will just kneel down now. 76-yarder for Isaac Garendo off right guard. A gaping hole there.
I'll tell you what, 3 outstanding blocks. Pooney, McKivitz, and Jake Brendel. And they have had challenges really getting movement on those guys all day despite the rushing yards. But that time, especially Pooney, works a little double team and then gets the kick out in a huge hole for Garendo. And Garendo, unlike J.P. Mason, I think really did go down to keep it in play. Keep that clock, make them use their timeouts.
Niners are not going to run the victory play. They're going to run clock and give the handoff to Garendo with 1:24 to play. Seattle has 2 timeouts remaining. Brock hands off to Garendo wide right. He gets sledgehammered there. They just wanted to run some clock. And now Seattle will call a timeout with 1:20 to play. That's second down. They have one more timeout to call after this second down.
Second charge timeout, Seattle.
So you would like to score a touchdown here. In actuality, if you kick I don't know if you even would kick a field goal, it would be an 8-point game. So there's a chance you'd have to kick off here. Up 32-24. But let's just see how they play this. It's second and goal from the 6-yard line with 1:20 to play in the game, and you have a 40-second play clock. So they're going to use their last timeout after the second down play, and then the Niners will run a play on third down. So they're not going to be able to expire all of the clock. They're going to get it way down. So they may just score here if they can. Purdy under center. Juszczyk goes into an I, and he's down to the 3-point stance. A true I ahead of Garendo. Debo comes in motion left. They give it on fullback force. Juszczyk! Touchdown! Touchdown! Juice!
The juice breaks loose. We knew he was going to have an impact somewhere in this game. And the more they get the guy the ball in clutch situations, you know he's going to come through. They just hand it to him on that tight formation, fullback force, right behind good blocks in front of him. Dominic Pooney, Brendel, and McKivitz. And he takes it for a 6-yard house call.
Gave it to his wife, like George gave it to Claire.
What a block by Pooney. Oh, my goodness.
He's a mauler, isn't he?
On Jaron Reed. And that's what we were talking about pregame. Old school physical, get movement. That was a Pooney Monsooni.
Yeah. There's the extra point there by Matthew Wright. He was at a perfect game outside of the kickoffs, which is an issue. But the Niners do score, and they have a 12-point lead with 36-24 is the lead with 1:17 to play. Is it over yet? Keep thinking it's over. This just never ends, these games. You still got to kick off to them. They're going to have to score twice in 77 seconds. It's highly improbable. But wow. What a sequence there. Isaac Garendo with a huge run, a 76-yard run down to the 2-yard line, and then
got a new closer in the
Kyle
rotation.
Juszczyk. Garendo's your closer?
Got a new closer in the rotation.
Now you got 10 days to get ready for the Chiefs, but how bad is the shoulder injury for J.P. Mason?
Yeah, hopefully it's nothing. They wouldn't have put him back out there if it was something catastrophic.
But he wasn't out for long.
It was about pain management, but he still got his pads on the sideline. So that, to me, is arrow pointed up in terms of a good sign for 10 days from now.
Toyota scoring drive summary. 3 plays, 81 yards, 76-yard run by Garendo, and the 6-yard touchdown on fullback force. That's the fullback blast play they call it to Juszczyk. Short kickoff by Matthew Wright. His kickoffs are really short.
Oh, no.
D. Williams runs it all the way back, and Matthew Wright makes the tackle.
Well, Darrell Luter lost contain, got caught peeking inside. Wright's got to make it.
Is he all right, Matthew Wright? Jake Moody got hurt making a tackle.
Those kicks are awful short, and the returners are getting them on a full-speed run right at the coverage unit.
His right shoulder, Matthew Wright led with, and knocked D. Williams out of bounds. This game's not over. They have a 1:11 to go with Geno's arms and DK Metcalf's size and ability to jump. They're going to go Hail Mary here from the logo. Geno is back. Gino going to load up. Gino going to throw deep downfield. Oh, he had Jackson Smith and Jigba.
He sure did.
But Renardo Green was there. He kind of threw it too far. If he would have hit a hole shot there, he could have hit Smith and Jigba and go out of bounds. But he tried to go the whole way, and he threw him right into the coverage of Green. Stops the clock with 1:04 to play. Niners up 36-24 if they win this game. Although it's a lot of chaos this early year, they are going to be in first place in the NFC West at 3-3. Seattle would be 3-3 by virtue of beating them tonight. They'd be ahead of them. Arizona go Sunday at Lambeau. They're 2-3. Gino going to get chased out of there by Okawanu. Throws on the run to the sideline, too wide. Trying to hit DK Metcalf. He was doubled there by Yadam and the safety Jair Brown.
And it's 7-man protection. I mean, they started with 7 and then leaked Fant out of there, but they got to give Gino the protection so that those receivers can get deep, so he can get that deep ball in the air and give him a chance.
I think Matthew Wright hurt his shoulder.
Yeah, they're checking his shoulder for sure, and I think it's his left shoulder. Wow. Not his kicking shoulder.
Another kicker 3 weeks in a row. Here's Geno Smith back. Geno throws, and it is incomplete, almost intercepted.
And Fred's mad he didn't
Warner.
get it right in the throwing lane. It looked like it went through his hand.
And he dropped into that hook zone looking for Jake Bobo, and he got his hands on the ball, but it couldn't reel it in. So now it's 4th down. Seattle has one more shot here. 51 seconds to play. John Lynch has made his way down to the field. Geno in the shotgun. Geno takes the shotgun snap. Geno going to load up and now check it down to Noah Fant. He will run for a first down. They get out of bounds to stop the clock with 45 seconds to play in the game. They're on the 49 or 39-yard line. Geno has thrown it a lot this year. He threw it 56 times against Detroit in that Monday night game.
Yeah, over 500 yards.
He had a big game. And he threw 51 times here against the Giants.
Penalty.
Geno, flag is down. We'll just ground the ball. Get a false start here on Seattle. So they're going to fall to 3-3 after a 3-0 start. And they're going to go into their mini bye with a 3-game losing streak.
False start. Offense, number 19.
Jake Bobo.
It's a 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
They beat Denver, won in New England, beat Miami to go 3-0, lost to Detroit in that Monday night shootout. The Giants here Sunday and a blocked field goal late. And then this one, and then they're going to go to Atlanta to play the Falcons on October the 20th. And they got Buffalo and the Rams coming in before their bye week. 1st and 15. Geno back. Geno steps up. He's going down. Okawanu got there. Bosa got there as well, but I think Sam O's going to get a second sack.
Third and final. Charge timeout, Seattle.
They stop the clock with 38 seconds to go.
I'll tell you what, Sam Okawanu has just exploded onto the scene with his opportunity to play. He is a low, explosive machine with his RPMs revving hot all the time. Big time play for him right there.
Well, the injury to Gross Matos, Yatur Gross Matos going on the IR with a knee injury. Going back to that last preseason game in Vegas against the Raiders, Tim. Sam Okawanu has played a lot of snaps and really well at defensive end. John Lynch over on the sideline checking in on J.P. Mason, who had to leave with a left shoulder injury. 2nd down, 21, Seattle. Is this game ever going to end here? Here's Geno back, surrounded by a slew of white jerseys, gets it out to Noah Fant. Renardo Green will tackle him in the
nice
field of
tackle,
play.
because it looked like he attacked that outside leg to force him back inside, and then Fant tried to get back to the sideline, and Renardo Green was able to hold on.
They got to go. They got to clock the ball. They clocked it with a, that was 3rd down. So now they leave themselves 4th down. Interesting decision to spike the ball there on 3rd and 10. So they're out of timeouts, but they could have run a play. And now they got one more shot. So this game will end 20 seconds away.
This is a nerve-wracking
Niners are going to win this
game.
How are you feeling now, Tim? I asked you before, and he just said, I'm nervous.
I still don't know.
Yeah, I think we're feeling good here, but a lot to dissect here. Too many mistakes on special teams, the short kickoff. Geno rolling right, going to throw for the end zone here, and a Hail Mary jump ball incomplete. And the Niners will take over and kneel the game out.
Now I feel
that's
great,
it.
baby.
Now
Now I
it's over.
feel great.
49ers are in first place in the NFC West. What a battle in Seattle this was.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. George Kittle caught 2 touchdown passes tonight. 5 catches for 58 yards. Debo with a 76-yarder early in the game. He had 3 catches for 102. Brock Purdy, 18-28 for 255, and the 3 touchdowns. J.P. Mason with 9 carries, 73 yards. Garendo is 1 yard away from 100 yards rushing.
And I think that is what I am most fired up about, is what Garendo was able to do in this football game. I did not anticipate that, and he ran hard downhill, and, of course, the 76-yarder at the end to get the 49ers in position to salt this game away.
Brock Purdy kneels it out, and the game is over. The gun goes, and at last, it's over.
3 days of bliss instead of 3 days of depression.
Wow. 23-3 lead was down to 23-17, and like that. But they do hold on, and they do win the game.
How about
the
2
celebrate.
rookies with big-time
Bernardo Green is getting a
interceptions.
big-time hug from John Lynch. Malik Mustafa, before he turned his ankle, at a pick early in the game, and at the end, really the play that decided it. A lot of football after that, but the big play was Bernardo Green undercutting DK Metcalf to intercept Geno
Finally,
Smith.
they stopped the momentum after the long kickoff return. This place was an avalanche in here. Every bit of momentum, both sides of the ball, and on special teams, all with the Seattle Seahawks. And the rookie out of Florida State, Bernardo Green, put a stop to it, undercutting DK Metcalf on a bad decision by Geno Smith to throw that football.
Geno Smith throws 2 interceptions tonight, although Brock in the passing game was not perfect all night. He did not turn the ball over, and he threw 3 touchdown passes to win it. Niners beat Seattle 36-24. The Niners are in first place in the NFC West, the division they have won the last 2 years. They are 3-3 on the year. In Seattle, after a 3-0 start, they fall to 3-3. And again, Arizona will play at Lambeau with a chance to make it 3 teams with 3-3. If they win, they go into that game with a record of 2-3. This is the U.S. Bank San Francisco 49ers Radio Network.